I am too. Yeah, I don't have a best friend.
Hello, hello. Hello. I hope I don't have an echo.
Dude, that's how it is sometimes. Like, I'm dead serious. Against Pikachu players and Falco players, you get hit once, boom.
Oh yeah, because you're a heavy just.
You know the pain.
I don't know any of these players. Do you know? All
The
right.
most recent one is that one of them playing Cersei.
Who? Rogers?
It was the CPU guys.
I didn't even look to see who invited me.
I only watched that. Yeah, I did watch that.
I didn't even look to see who invited me. I don't know which team's which.
I do. The YOLO brothers are Pocahontas. The big YOLO and
I don't
the
see.
medium YOLO. Right here. This is Pocahontas.
Okay.
Right there.
So this is backwards. All right.
Yeah, and they're heavy. 38 is their top laner.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the scoop, Chuck.
Good deal. I don't have speakers.
That's
and
okay.
I only have one set of headphones.
We don't need speakers. We're good. We know what's going on.
Yeah, no, but we can't hear Adam Hand if he wants to talk.
If he wants to talk, he's got your phone number. He can call you.
I swear.
I think, did I send those other streams to you though? Or no, I posted them in VESN. If you want to post them in chat or something. I just thought since that's going to be the Rocket League. That's not the right one. That's not Coach Moore. That's the other coach. So that's my bad.
All right.
It's under VESN in general chat.
Nobody wants to see my chat. And then that. All right.
Hey, it's all right.
That's all.
If Chuck doesn't do this all like within the last second, it's probably never going to happen. So it's just his MO to come in here and slap the entire stream together with like 3 minutes remaining.
It's a Balin wide.
We're going to get some more zip ties in here and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Okay.
Looks like we're just waiting on one player though.
On each team.
Yeah.
We're gonna check out YouTube here while we wait. Your channel. All right, we are live. I'm gonna see if I can hear.
Okay,
us.
cool.
We're banned from watching our stream.
Except most of the time you go
Well, no one wants to watch us.
with the follow-up because they didn't expect a hit.
Gotta love it. Hey, I'm excited for this match today, Chuck. This is gonna be a good one, I think. The battle for who is really the Phoenix.
The Phoenix battle.
Yeah, the battle of the Phoenix. I love it.
All right. I just heard us say that we're banned, and I heard you say nobody wants to watch us. Both of those are facts. All right. So the stream is live. Thank you for joining. If you are just joining us, like we were stating, we like to throw these together at the last minute, not save any files from last week, so that we can just, or the last game, so we can just do this on a shoestring budget as soon as we can.
Hey, I'm just glad to be here. So we got some fairly high ranked players here in this game, Chuck. Just looking at the lobby here loading in.
Yeah.
Got a gold 4, gold 2, silver 3s, another silver 3, bronze 2. Of course, a lot of these players don't play the ranked games as much because they play together with their friends. So,
Or sometimes they even have I mean, they just don't. Yeah, they just don't even.
no one has an alt account in League of Legends, Chuck.
Right. That's right. Nobody.
No, big shout out to Adam Hand for letting us put this together. Chuck here for driving the stream as always, and Coach Sniff up there in Northwest Arkansas holding it down. We got the pleasure of streaming his team, which was top 8 in the nation last year,
Yes.
and appreciate it very, very much. It was tons of fun. Made great memories with his players. You know, I mean, let's see what
Laughing
these
Wizard,
Celadon.
If we see Aatrox, I already called this. If we see Aatrox in that top lane, Sniff, we're suspicious. We'll be suspicious of you, Coach Sniff.
Hey, I wouldn't blame him for trying to get Laugh Wizard back in there. You know, maybe it could be
if like the hysterical Merlin.
Yeah,
or
I was gonna say the chuckling Gandalf.
Hysterical Merlin, the chuckling Gandalf. Either one of those.
Yeah.
Would be kind of suspicious.
Little suspicious there, Coach Sniff. But yeah, I agree. I want to see. They told us in the spring when we were streaming them that they were training the next team coming up and coming with them. So you know, I want to see if their play style is similar, which I'm sure it will be. But I also want to see them go toe to toe with Pocahontas. I have had the privilege of watching a couple of Pocahontas games now since I knew we were going to do this stream, kind of checking them out. I'm going to tell you,
got
Chuck,
more time than I've got.
It's priorities, Chuck. Priorities.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to tell you, the support player from Pocahontas, I'm going to put everyone on notice to watch out for this player because I'm telling you, Chuck, the support play for Pocahontas is excellent. Their support player plays probably a traditional support, but I noticed right off the bat that their support player plays more like an ADC as far as coming at you, being very aggressive. It's almost like there's 2 ADCs in that bottom lane, Chuck, and that's going to be fun to watch. Their top laner, Heavy 38, I watched him play, or her, and very nice gameplay in the top. You know, I like to watch 2 juggernauts go at it in the top lane with my, slobber knocker up top. So hopefully we'll get that. I did see them play, I believe, Volibear. And,
you love bears.
Trundle,
we like the bears.
Yeah,
man.
Trundle up top from Heavy 38. And I did get to see a set for Heavy 38, so it does like the bruisers. So I really like the Trundle pick in top. So oh, okay, they're just waiting. We got one more, Chuck. One more in here. Got another silver 4 in here. Don Tyson looking strong. Level 679, Chuck. That's a couple hours put in the league, don't you think?
Give or take.
I mean, that's just, what, 2 or 3 more hours than you've got in the league?
Only a couple.
Only a couple. I knew it. I knew you were over the 600-hour mark.
Yeah. Oh, 600 hours. I thought you said 600 minutes. I've got about 10 hours in. 10 hours in league as ADC or Whipping Boy. I've got the lobby open.
Well, I think I got a message from Adam. Okay. There's your logo.
I've got the logo. I don't know if I'm going to be able. I can change it out. What the heck?
No, it's all right. This don't take any risk.
Oh, shoot. Risk is my middle name.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll forward it to you.
Like, you can reflect it, but you can't just hit it.
Oh, so like if
No, we're excited to be here today. We're just waiting on one more player to get into the lobby, and we'll start our draft commentary. I'm ready for this, Chuck.
like first of all, that would invalidate
Yeah, I am too. I'm a little sidetracked getting the stream going, but at least I'm not doing it by myself today, so I feel really good about that. Just send it through Discord.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, don't be too fancy.
except like a really good.
All right.
What's the best because it's simple? Why doesn't it press the button at the end?
There you are, sir. Should be good. just like that.
Redskins 3-1. Got it.
Excellent.
Oh, it's a big one too, baby. Woo!
There we
Y'all
go.
got more redskin than y'all knew what to do with.
Yep. No, I don't know a whole lot about this new lineup that Don Tyson has. I just know if they were trained by the team that we watched last season, Chuck, they're liable to be a couple ringers on this team.
They are ranked pretty high, so.
It says
So
they're playing from home and don't know what our coach is doing. Hopefully, Burl is going ahead and door dashing some sushi.
I bet so. I think so. That is, yeah.
I think that's protocol for
Don Tyson.
for Don Tyson, right?
Yeah, it's the sushi, which we have used. That's made the difference in the
Yeah.
smash play that
Yeah,
we've had here at
definitely.
Clinton. So, yeah, we've been doing the sushi thing, and
That's the secret to success for your esports program, right there.
we
Just-
haven't bought any sushi.
we couldn't even buy sushi around here, Chuck.
I know it.
That's the bad thing.
We could if we wanted to.
We should just have a sushi dinner when we win.
All right, if y'all want sushi, we'll figure out how to do it.
Exactly.
But you'll get some of that that gas station sushi.
No, we're not doing that. We'll be in Conway.
We're on the van trip when like everyone got the gas station sushi, and the next day so many people were sick.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean,
Pretty funny though.
So, what's your prediction for this game, Chuck? We said we were going to do that.
some
I'm
slobber
slacking on it.
knocking,
Well, I mean, who do you think? Who do you think's
team
going to get the
fights,
W?
big team fights, right there up the gut. I don't know. I like Adam Hand. I don't want to root against him. I like Don Tyson.
I agree,
don't-
but I was
don't-
thinking about it earlier today. I was like,
It's the
I
battle over the Phoenix.
I picked against Don Tyson last spring, Chuck, and they made me look the fool. So it's really tough for me to pick against them again. Just for that very reason, because
Yep.
I know the pedigree they're coming from. Said I have not watched this new team, but I have watched their predecessors, and they're nothing short of impressive.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
I mean, this whoever's playing Lock and Load 01 here, I'm just telling you, you got a tough row to hoe to keep up the Laugh Wizard legacy. Their mid laner there, Carrot. Man, Celadon played solid mid lane. So, I mean, they're just a solid team all the way around. Moki Pearl, great support. So y'all definitely have some expectation to live up to.
I think they're well aware of that.
And I mean, I hope they realize that. I mean, it's even just for them to be able to play with those caliber players and be trained by them is nothing short of amazing. I mean, you just don't get that high level of gameplay across the entire Rift.
Absolutely.
Every day of the week.
But now, Adam Hand over at Pocahontas, he's no stranger to the state playoffs, and he knows exactly what he's in for. He said this is going to be one of their toughest games yet, but he thinks they may be ready for him. So we'll just see how it goes.
Hang on just a second. Yeah, Adam knows a ton about this game. He tried to play it off like he didn't when we met him.
Yeah.
Like he knew a little bit, but he's very knowledgeable, and I know he's imparting that on his players. I watched their game. They do look good. They do team fight well together. Their jungler and their support player play together a lot, Chuck, and you can tell. I could tell it even before he told me that. I'll be right back.
All right, well, he takes that phone call. We're going to sit here and speculate when the start time will be. We're 16 minutes into the stream. This is about the time usually it starts. post my link.
Sorry for you.
What do you mean you feel sorry for me? Rosa's a really cool character.
Rosa is a good character.
At least it's not Peach. That's a good thing.
Peach is good. She's just hard to play.
Yeah. A person that plays Rob.
Did you get random?
Yeah. Worse.
Like, they can just nair.
You
Yeah.
So you just happen to get your main on
You
random?
have to know flow cancel.
Mute.
Yeah. Like a bad Rob and a bad.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we're back. Good deal. They just messaged me and said they're just waiting to hear from Coach Sniff before they fire up.
They want to make sure that the sushi will be there.
I'm telling you though, Chuck, if they're going to get sushi today, they're going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this Pocahontas team's been together for a while. I knew I recognized the names. The Lily Moon playing in mid is definitely a solid mid lane player. Likes to play Ari. Saw that player versus a Silas and a couple other mid lane champs, but held up really well. Had some really nice solo plays, to tell you the truth, Chuck. So
Actually, I don't know how long.
I think both these teams are going to give us a really good match to watch. I know we were talking earlier today trying to figure out, like which one we think's going to be the best match, which one's going to be the most competitive. And, man,
They're all competitive.
These teams, if you look at the bracket, even Chuck was talking about the bracket, about it's just so hard to pick who we think is going to be the most competitive game or the one that's the most fun to watch, because all these teams are really, really good. And some of them are really strong in team fight areas, some are really strong in individual play. So it's really hard to say kind of how that's going to meld together when they go head-to-head with each other. So we just tried to pick the match that we thought, would be the most competitive. Kind of seemed fun to have, the battle for the Phoenix kind of deal because of the naming. So, and it was on the other side of the bracket too. Chuck streamed the other side of the bracket Monday, thankfully.
Yeah, it was a great game.
My absence and sickness. So thanks to Chuck for doing that, holding it down like he always does. So.
I can't send the link because I can't view
We're not
it.
verified, or?
Yeah, because I'm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do what we can. Chuck's over here driving, so things will go much smoother if I just, don't drive and I just blabber on and you all are forced to listen to me. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
We're
much
just,
better that way.
We're just waiting on the coach here. But they are coming up to the 8 minutes. They'll have to make a decision whether the coach is there or not.
You're right, Chuck. They are closing in on the time there. I mean, maybe this is a strategy to try to ice Pocahontas.
I would try
Do you think so?
any strategy that I think would work. I would try right now.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, we joke about it all the time, but I mean, honestly, I would try anything to try to throw the other team off if I thought it would give us even 1 millisecond of an advantage.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just how we roll.
we got to get that advantage.
I mean, I spent all weekend up here trying to, get our ping down two
Two
milliseconds. just to give us that little extra edge, Chuck.
Yeah. We're like all the other networks. You get that 2 milliseconds gone, it'll be back tomorrow.
Well, I'm hoping they get this kicked off, Chuck.
Oh,
I would
me
hate
too.
to see them have to play 4v5. I definitely don't want to see that in the playoffs, but I don't think that'll happen, but we shall see.
I don't think they're really waiting on the coach, the other player. They're just waiting to get in. They don't want to get the other player in there because then the game can start. So they're just waiting for Coach Sniff, and then the other player will join.
Okay.
They're sitting on the outskirts, I do believe.
Okay. I would hate to see them have to
No.
I don't think that'll happen, but we shall.
Really waiting on the coach, the player. They're just waiting to get in. They don't want to get the other player in there because then the game can start.
I'm running out of pregame rambling here, Chuck. I wasn't expecting the 30-minute delay.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have.
Maybe they're trying to ice us.
I could have done a little more tweaking to the stream, I do believe.
Yeah.
If I'd have
I mean,
known.
Chuck could have built a whole nother stream within this 30-minute time. I mean, come on.
Well,
Like, you know,
yeah. Yeah, I can
challenge
still tweak it.
accepted.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's build another stream. Make sure everything's where I left it.
Oh my god.
No. Just moves around it.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Everything looks good.
Rob's the only one that can just move.
Got the nice League of Legends logo there.
I like
in the
it.
middle.
I like it.
Well, of course, our blue team, red team. But every time I grab a hold of it, it grabs a hold of all three. Let's just try that.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be off center 1 micro-inch or it would just
Oh, it'd be bad.
be bad.
I think we'll be turned into the Streamers Guild. Is that a guild in League of Legends? The Streamers
I'm sure
Guild?
it is.
Yeah.
If not, we'll start one.
Oh, when they come out with the right MMO.
Yes.
Let's
I'm
go.
looking forward to that very much. Need a good MMO to get back into, recapture the glory days, Chuck.
Glory
the
days.
the mystery and wonder of playing a game that you just get totally immersed in. It's a beautiful thing, Chuck. It really is. But no game has done that to me since Warcraft, and it's really sad, Chuck. I'm telling you, because when you really into it and playing, I mean, it is a blast. But when you can't get into a game, you just don't feel fully immersed in it. The stories maybe is not good enough. It's really sad, to tell you the truth. There's a lot of really good games out there that are just this close to probably being, a top 10 game, and they're just not ever going to make it over that little hump. I don't know.
The big yellow. See, it's sitting right there.
The big yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, I did talk to Adam about that for just briefly, and he said that he did have the big yellow and the medium yellow are just friends. They play together online a lot. They had the small yellow at one time, was another player that played with them, so I guess they probably all joined about the same time, I would think, just guessing. And he said they do play together, but I could tell immediately from watching their gameplay that they knew what the other one of them plays. I think the medium yellow is the jungler. The big yellow is the support player, and I'm telling you, his support play is excellent. He's deadly from the support position, Chuck, and you don't see that a whole lot.
No, I better not say nothing. Leave it up to them. But I'd be worried. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Oh, they're waiting on Adam?
No, I believe they're waiting on. They may be. No, I don't think so. Yeah, they're waiting to join in.
Okay. Oh, I'm assuming he's there, but
Waiting to hear back from our coach. That comes from Heavy 38.
okay. And that's Adam.
Wait. Okay. He plays 55th though. That's really bad. You get better how you spell Colonel.
No, I like it.
No,
Yeah, I
Better
would let
not.
them. Yeah, let them deal with it.
Yep. I hate to see it happen, but surely the sportsmanship just. Yeah, maybe easier
highest-
just to swap at this point.
Yeah,
I know
highest
Adam
rate.
doesn't want anything to.
Well, being a super coach, he wants to make sure everything's done like it's supposed to be. So
I appreciate
you know,
that. I
yeah.
appreciate the students waiting to hear from their coach, but
Well, yeah, I agree. That just shows their poise and their maturity is, hey, let's make sure that we do this right so there's not any kind of dust up or
I'm just
any
wondering.
question as to the gameplay.
YOLO, you think it stands for you only live one line?
He doesn't care. You can steal like.
It re-
as long as you bring it back.
It for some reason, Chuck, I guess it's just the spelling where it makes me think of yo-yo. I mean, I was just kind of trying to figure out, like, is that
Well, I mean, I know the saying is you only live once. So YOLO, the big you only live once, the medium. But I thought, you only live one line would be fitting too.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, well, we're coming up on the 1 minute to show or go time.
I think part of the deal, Chuck, is it's like it was yesterday with home teams not showing up right. It's supposed to be done by rank. Highest rank supposed to be the home team. So I think that's
Yes.
what they're concerned about here. I don't think it's showing up like it's supposed to be. So I think that's what they're discussing here.
I'm surprised, though. I'm surprised that it didn't, because our official came in and told us the situation, so I'm surprised Play Versus hadn't stepped in. And
They did make an
cleared it up.
announcement in Discord, but now I'm not sure if that went out to all
They,
chat.
they
or
made it
if
on
that-
our chat for game setup yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe some coaches didn't get that, some didn't check. I'm not sure, or maybe it didn't show up as an announcement for them. I don't know if they can get in the league game lobby to do that, Chuck, because that's ran by Riot. So I bet they can't. They don't have the tournament code to enter the chat. You too. So we'll see what they do. All right, we got the big YOLO in here now, Chuck. Looks like we might be trying to kick this thing off here.
Right at time there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I think extenuating circumstances, all teammates were there. Let's get this going.
I'm ready, Chuck. I'm ready to see this rumble on the Rift here. Let's find out who the real Phoenix is. I'm going to have to throw this phone in the trash, Chuck. I just can't be having this.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, switch.
Now you'll choke it out. Wait, Evan, you can make me choke myself. That's what he said. Oh shoot. Evan, imagine someone goes like that and you just grab their hand and you just push it.
No.
Wait, you choking yourself while you're choking? Oh my goodness. Oh crap.
I should have just. I literally should have just. Wait.
Okay, so they did swap, didn't they?
I wanted to see your face.
So they're going to throw your
I hear you laughing, man. Like,
icons off on the stream?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
good
you have to swap
job.
that. Hey, I did catch something finally. And we're off and running here, Chuck. We've got the draft going. Let's see what they decide to do here. I didn't want to say anything about it in the pregame. I know we're on a 3-minute delay, so I can talk about it now probably, maybe.
Yeah.
If I am Don Tyson, I am not letting you play Swain.
You're going to ban Swain.
I'm banning Swain. I saw the Swain support, Chuck, and it is nasty. I mean, and folks, I am on a 3-minute delay, so that was not me there, but I'm just telling you right now, that support plays Swain, Chuck, that would make you furious if you were playing Tristana.
But
I said he plays
We
that-
ain't on a 3-minute delay yet.
Are we
not?
not?
Not until the game starts.
Oh no.
Yeah, but we got
I-
0 viewers, so we're
Oh,
good.
okay, we're good. No
0
viewers.
live viewers.
No viewers.
Caitlin
so.
goes to ban. Katarina.
Katarina goes to ban.
Can you see okay with that mic there?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
fine. Yeah, it booms right there, but I can still see. And they're going to ban out the Gnar, Chuck. I haven't watched the Gnar play, so I'm not sure. Man, they are going after that support, Chuck. The other game that I watched, that's Heavy Yellow played Zillion, and it was really nice gameplay with Zillion too. So
I remember Don Tyson playing Zillion last year.
Yes, I do
So they
too.
know how effective a Zillion is. The Mordekaiser gets banned.
Yep, they're going after the top laner there, Heavy 38.
Mumo.
Mumu's going to be the first pick. That's
Now I'm still
interesting.
thinking it's Redskin on the left, but okay, blue team is Don Tyson, so Don
Yep.
Tyson's going to Mumu.
And they're going to
Redskins.
Lowy up top, Chuck. That is a super annoying pick in the top lane and just a lane hog. And they're going with the Seraphine. That's kind of a throwback to Don Tyson from
Yeah,
last spring.
Mocha
man.
Pearl.
Moki Pearl played
Yeah.
that Seraphine, and it was
Silas. That Silas made a difference 2 days ago in the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
Jinx.
I
Familiar
like
with the
the
Jinx?
playing the Fiora into the Alawi though, Chuck. That's a really nice pick there. Fiora is basically an anti-tank, so to play that into the Alawi, I think is going to be a really nice pick there.
They're going in for the ban.
And they're going to get a Sivir down here in this bottom lane too, Chuck, for Pocahontas, and I like that too. Their bottom lane is solid, Chuck. I mean, they've got a good support player. Their ADC is good. I didn't talk about them as much of just what I picked up from the game that it just immediately hit me right off the bat. Their jungler, like I said, very good synergy. I saw the jungler play Graves. Played very nice on the Graves. Very, very good on the map. Very good farming. Very good vision. Very good map control. So
All right, all the ban. Well, no, one more ban. Sorry. One more ban, and then we'll have all the bans out.
I kind of like the Mumu pick
Graves.
just because this is season 13, and there goes the Graves out. Yeah,
Yep.
very nice job. So they've done their homework, done their scouting. But I'm telling you, Chuck, tanks are a lot more tanky in season 13. And to see the Mumu slide in there, I think they might be going to rely on that to soak up a lot of damage and for the CC. And Pocahontas may go with the Lilia pick here. I think they are, and they do. And I like that in the Mumu because Lilia gives you mobility and magic damage, which is exactly what you need to kill a tank in Season 13 of League of Legends, Chuck. So both these teams utilizing strategy. Both, I'm sure, have scouted the other one as heavily as they possibly can.
You don't get to this level without using strategy and scouting.
No.
It
no.
just becomes what you do in League of Legends at this level.
Yeah, these.
If you're
these top
watching this
16
looking for tips on how to make your team better, those two things alone, if you're
Yes.
not doing it, will put you at a higher rank.
Yes, most definitely. Knowing who your opponent likes to play as, knowing their play style.
Not trying to
That-
watch one stream 5 minutes before the match. It's not.
No,
that's
that's not going to cut.
scouting.
That's not
No.
going to cut it for the top 25 even in Arkansas. And they're gonna get the Yumi here for Don Tyson, Chuck. I like that, and a Sejuani. Man,
Sejuani.
they're going really tanky over here on Pocahontas side because Sejuani is definitely tanky. Alawi is tanky. Man, I'm not sure if they're going to play that Sejuani as a support. It looks like it, Chuck. It might be Seraphine mid lane. That's
Yeah.
going to be something a little different there. I
Yeah, I
think they
mean-
might be going for a meta pick here.
Yeah.
And I like it, man. The Don Tyson has
Cinnamon
more of a
versus
traditional
Zeri,
build
yeah.
over here with the Yumi and the Zeri. Silas mid, the huge damage output. I watched a Silas game a couple of days ago, and every time I watch a Silas game, I'm thinking, how can he do that much? It's like he will 100 to 0 you in like 2 seconds. I mean, it is crazy his damage output, Chuck. The only thing that I can say that in my mind that you need to do to him is CC. If you CC Silas, he's toast. But if you let him roam free, man, he is. I mean, I just almost think he's unfair, Chuck. I mean, he's ranged, but he's close. He's an assassin. but he's mid laner. I mean, it's just a combination of things with Silas just really throws you off. It's one of those things where you think, well, he can't get me because, he already used that ability, so it's on cooldown. But you don't realize how hard the other two abilities hit for.
Yeah, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, you'd be wrong every time.
Yep, you absolutely think you're okay, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, I like the Yumi pick too. A lot of people don't prefer that as far as laning phase goes, but Yumi's in-game is a lot better in Season 13.
But two, one thing we learned about watching Don Tyson is they're not really concerned with the lane. They're not.
No.
They're not concerned about the laning phase. They're going to beat you in team fights.
And they're not playing two supports, but I mean they kind of are in a way because Amumu can also be support. So they're going to have that CC there. They're going to have the healing there. They're going to have a lot more damage output. We know what pedigree they come from.
Yeah,
like I said, Fiora is a tank buster.
I expect them to be team fight comp builds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. That's
do.
what they're coming from. I
Yeah,
agree
they're not
with
going
you,
to. They're not going to be lost in top lane. They're not going to be down there in bottom lane when the team fights break out. They're going to be team fighting from about level 6 or 7. Once they get their ultimates, they're going to start team fighting.
Yeah. And the great thing about them is, and we watched this last spring because we were fortunate enough to get to stream them to see a high level gameplay. Outside of like the LCS,
we got to watch Nationals.
And the thing is, just like Chuck's saying, like they didn't really care about laning phase. We saw how low their CS was for their ADC, and they were just like, we don't care because they're both supports, and we're just going to team fight you to death because we're going to have so much CC. There's nothing you can do about it, and that's exactly what they did, Chuck, and they did it to perfection.
Yeah. So if they train this other team, I could imagine what they're training. They're like, okay. First off, just play the ARAM and just see what works.
And this mid lane matchup should be good here, Chuck. Silas into Seraphine. Seraphine range, but going to have to be careful because now if Silas gets on top of Seraphine, he will literally delete her. But if Seraphine can use her stuns and use her poke enough to keep Silas on his heels, he's going to have a rough go of things. So I'm excited to watch the mid lane matchup here, Chuck. It's usually top lane I'm looking at, but those two champions are so polar opposite of each other.
All right.
I think it's really going to be fun to watch.
Let me make sure that I've got us. Uh-oh. Of course it goes to my... There we go.
Oh, we're going live now.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get in there, Chuck. It's killing me. I've got to see this rumble on the Rift. There we go.
Oh, look, little Nada
Little Nada Moo.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Snow Moon
Free
Alawi.
Lord, Silas.
Let's see who wins the skin war here.
Firecracker, Swane, Warden Silver, Ocean
I think they're
Song.
tied. Yeah.
UB, yep, sure enough.
Yeah, we got two
threw me off.
non-skinners, yeah.
Sure enough. All right, let's see if we can get this thing going. Just like always in League, we've got to jump start this stream.
I still don't understand why they don't have that corrected, but
I'm gonna go Rob again.
I hear it.
okay.
I hear it. Sounding good.
Come on, let's go here.
There we
go.
are.
Now we've got it jump started.
It's the weirdest thing.
It is. I've played quite a bit of Sejuani too, Chuck. But normally from either top lane or jungle, and so I'm interested to watch the Sejuani play just for that very reason right there.
The way this thing works is so odd. There we go. Getting your mouse back over to the screen.
Yeah. So it looks like both teams are just going to be content to guard their side of the river. Definitely don't want to invade down here on blue
Yeah.
side. So
It does look like that's the whole point.
and Don Tyson is in blue, right?
Don Tyson will be blue. Redskins are red.
No, Redskins are blue.
Well, both teams are red.
Yep, technically. So here we go, Chuck. We're about to get a leash here.
Phoenix Rising versus Phoenix.
Let's see who comes out on top here. Nice job
Traditional
by the Yumi.
leash by both teams.
Yep, traditional leash. Both starting bot here. Going to get the red and blue buff respectively. The jungle has changed for this season 13, Chuck.
Seraphine
Yeah.
poking on the Silas.
Yep. Fiora going right after those tentacles. Knows that Alawi with that spawn. Super annoying. Going to have to deal with it. But, man, nice charge in by Sejuani already. Just going to put off some pressure right there. Seraphine trying to get some poke in there on the Silas. She's going to have to try to get poke in there on that Silas every time she gets an opportunity. Try to keep him on his heels. Don't let him push it in on you. And nice job by the Seraphine there again.
Zeri taking a little bit of damage here right off the
Sejuani,
bat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yumi right there to heal it back.
yeah.
I mean, it's just almost back to full health there. Just off the Yumi heal, and damn, they got a gank coming in here early on Seraphine.
Sure enough.
Lilia is going to be there though to help counter it. Nice counter gank there by Pocahontas.
Yeah, absolutely heads up gameplay by Pocahontas. Don Tyson going for blood early.
Yeah,
I said level 6 before the team fights break out, but they may be a little more aggressive than their predecessors.
like I said, this is not the same team. So we were kind of surprised by that the first couple times we watched them play. You know, they were just content to sit back and farm. They could care less about laning phase. They were just waiting on team fights. So nice job pushing in here by Pocahontas. They're really able to apply some pressure down here, Chuck. I like so far the Sejuani support is working out really well. Like I said, I already said that support was a really good player. Plays a lot like an ADC. So for that player to the big YOLO there to come out and play as Sejuani, which is really a jungle character, is really not a surprise to me.
Absolutely.
Both
we got
teams almost-
Redskin roaming the river right now.
Yep, both teams almost dead even on gold right now, Chuck. I mean, they are neck and neck on that, so both doing a really good job of managing their waves, keeping their CS up there. Which is really a jungle character.
Okay, we're sounding okay.
And Zeri pushing in here. They're pushing in on the Alawi, trying to see if they can get a little shove on her. Mumu came up top, tried to get a little gank on top. So, man, this Don Tyson team's being really active starting off. It's not what we're used to seeing, Chuck.
No, absolutely.
I mean, we're just not.
Oh, I've been out for a while.
Oh, nice job there. Man, Zeri putting on some more heat down here on the bottom. Going after the ADC and the support both. Trying to get some poke in there. Nice job keeping up the CES, keeping on that cannon. Yeah, nice job there by Zeri. Just being patient, waiting on that last hit. Alawi choking out the
trying
lane.
to-
Yeah, I got a
trying to come
gank coming in
in,
here
yeah.
from Pocahontas. They're trying to come down and keep the pressure on. Alawi really getting a lot of pressure up here up top, Chuck. I like that. That's a really good push. That's what Alawi does, though. Just clogging that entire lane up, forcing the Fiora back.
Really, all the lanes really being pushed hard by the Redskins.
Yeah, they are, Chuck. They're really able to generate some early pressure here in this game, and that looks like to be part of their strategy. You know, maybe they just want to put the heat on right off the bat. You know, put the hammer down and just not let up.
The vision for the Redskins right now really looking strong.
Yeah,
they keep that up
they-
all game.
Yeah,
Woo,
they
don't
definitely
know.
they have. If you look at all
Yeah.
the wards on the map, I mean, almost all of them are red right now. There's a few blue ones, but man, they do have good vision control of the map right now, Chuck.
Yeah, they're keeping an eye on that river. That's allowing them to push up and not have to worry about the where the gank is.
So here comes Silas trying to move in there, I think. Seraphine knows it, though. Gets back to the safety of the tower. Going to turn around and get a little poke there. Nice job. That's a nice back and forth there, recognizing it, getting out of it,
Yeah,
not
the
sticking
jungler
around for
is
the
actually
melee.
there
yeah.
to protect.
Yeah, Lilia coming up there.
Amumu heading to the river now.
Yep. Sejuani trying to get the stun off there. Very, very close.
Amumu moving into Redskin territory there for a second.
Yeah.
See how that plays out. And if he's looking for the gank, it does look like it, and he's going to avoid river. So we're about to see that come up right now.
Is this a Lowy level 6?
Yep, there comes Amumu coming in.
I'm about to say you're
oh
going to
my
get.
gosh, this is not looking good
it's
for
not
Redskins
Nope.
here.
Nope, it's not going to be.
Well played, executed. I was actually surprised myself that I seen that coming up, but
Yeah. Now, if Alawi was level 6 there, she probably could have got away with that because I've seen a lot of Alawis 2v1 at level 6, depending on the positioning. But nice job by Don Tyson there, sniffing that
Tyson
out
does
and
get
getting it
first
before level
blood,
6. Yeah. Nice job there. So this bottom lane's really been Pocahontas putting a lot of pressure on. Sejuani's going to take a tower shot there.
Yeah,
but
just misjudged that move in. It was an excellent idea, but just misjudged it by millimeters.
I think it may take them a few seconds to kind of settle in. I mean, I think these players have played enough and played at a high enough level, but they know what's at stake here, Chuck, and it's a lot. And then this Zeri's going to be real aggressive here.
And knows they can get
almost
out.
going to have to pay for it there. That Lilia can definitely catch her. Man, look at that heal coming from Yumi though, and they're going to get right back over the dragon pit. And they're going to be waiting for some help. But nice job by Seraphine coming down here.
Level 6. I said 7 or 8, but level 6 we're going into team fight.
Sivir trying to get out of here against the side. Oh, nice flash there, Chuck. Just flashes right out of that Silas.
Yumi
Sejuani
just running for her life there from Sejuani.
Yeah.
Amumu coming in trying to punish some of this. Absolutely a team fight.
Gonna have to watch out here. Like I said, Amumu with all the stuns. Looks like they're gonna get this Amumu though. Nice job. Now Silas is gonna have to run for his life here, Chuck. And
at
with
the
that
moment,
Seraphine,
the Redskins are taking advantage of this fight. Oh,
Yumi,
connects.
nice job by the Yumi coming in there for the save.
Sure did. They about lost another one.
That's frustrating right
But
there,
that
Chuck.
fight, first team fight went to the Redskins just by a little bit.
Yeah, and they should be able to get Dragon out of this,
I
Chuck.
do believe so.
I don't think that they'll be able to contest it.
They're going to try, though. They're going to try for a steal. Look at that.
Yep, nice job there. Got the Yumi up there. Knows he's got a little healing going on. He's going to force him to back off this.
Yeah, sure enough. And
They just don't have a way to stun her out of there.
oh, but now the Dragons focusing Zuri.
Yep.
They get the fight.
Nice
Take it
job
back.
there. Yeah,
I take
nice.
back what I said.
Yeah.
That one looks even now. And they may get the Don Tyson may turn around and get the Dragon.
Nice job by Don Tyson recovering off that. Oh, this Fiora. Oh, man. Nice job there.
I bet somebody regrets something right about now.
Oh, they just busted out that ultimate and did not get the kill on it. If it would have been a little bit earlier, I think it would have happened. Nice job by the Fiora on the tower dive that early, Chuck. I mean,
Yet
wow.
again, Don Tyson proves me wrong.
Don Tyson, if you see the Fiora there, has the sheen, has the hammer, both online. Now has the armor-plated boots to deal with the Alawi, and that's what Fiora does is tank bust. So I mean, that's a great heads-up play there by Don Tyson.
Man, that Yumi play, that made a big difference. All I'm saying.
Yeah, that made a whole difference in that whole team fight. Them being able to contest the Dragon. That wouldn't happen if Yumi went down there because Yumi would have had to respawn or Silas would have had to I mean, it just would have messed up everybody's respawn timers.
A little bit plate goat from Don Tyson, giving them a 1K lead, but
Pocahontas is
got a little bit there in the bottom.
Yeah, Chuck's alma mater down there trying to tear down a tower. So
Oh, we hadn't mentioned that yet this stream.
we haven't this stream. I was going to try to hold back. But
I am
just
a
couldn't.
native by blood here.
Zeri coming in, and Amumu's going to come in. They're going to try to get the gank here. Nice job going for the Sejuani. Sejuani gonna go down here, Chuck. Nice job. Just too much CC. Because Sejuani definitely very tanky. Have to look and see what she's building. Yeah, she's building the armor boot. She's got the
Coach David Moore, this is game 2 at the moment. Thanks for joining the stream, or game 1. It's the first match of the evening. It took a little bit to get started. A little confusion on who was home team.
Yep, Alawi's going to go down here again. Boy, they're really picking on this Alawi up here, Chuck. I mean, this Fiora is being very aggressive and reminiscent of, what was it, the chuckling Gandalf?
Yeah, the chuckling Gandalf or the humorous
humorous sorcerer. No, very reminiscent of Laugh Wizard up here in this top lane. Very, very nice job.
Ooh, Zuri kind of
Man,
skirting around the
yeah.
outside of that tower. Does take a hit, but punishing.
Yep. Got to be careful here, though. Sejuani, once she gets 3 stacks on there, hits with that 4th, it stuns Chuck, and it does a ton of damage. So, nice aggressive move there, though. Coming out of the wall like that. Said a little risky, but knew the ADC wasn't there, so felt comfortable taking the risk. And
Who won the first game, Coach Moore? Bryant wins in game 2.
Wow, they're in game 2 already.
Well, yeah, remember we had a 30-minute delay on the start.
Yeah, but I mean that's still some pretty quick matches there for League, Chuck.
We're at 41 minutes. Sure enough.
Did Wynn or Bryant win that game?
I'm guessing Bryant. That's the reason why he's here.
Well, probably, but I mean, I'm just wondering, because
I don't think he'd turn in and give that up. Ooh,
man,
what a fight here. Yumi
Yeah.
and Sivir taking a beating, but the tower getting protection.
he says, Bryant, congratulations,
Congratulations, Coach
Moore.
Moore.
Good
Well
to see you in
earned.
the stream. Yeah, one of the top coaches in the state, for sure. Said it before, the first time we even talked to Coach Moore, that if my kids are going to play for someone, I'd be comfortable with them playing for him. You can tell he cares. He's dedicated to his kids and his program. So nice to see him. Congrats on getting that one up. Definitely not over, that's for sure.
Redskins trying to get that at Moo.
Yeah.
Silas coming up to block. No good.
Yeah, very, very nice. Man, they're
Lilia
going right after
goes
Lilia.
down,
The
yeah.
Silas, they're pumping out the damage, Chuck. Tries to get the
Seraphim
chains
trying to
across
get
the wall.
Yep.
Nice job by Seraphine getting out of there, Chuck, because you do not want to get up close and personal with that Silas. And, man, this area is just relentlessly putting the heat on, Chuck.
Doing a very excellent job of doing
Yeah.
it, too. I mean, when you look at this, in the situation at hand here, we're team fighting heavily at level
Yeah.
7.
And they're putting that pressure on, and that's an ADC in the mid lane. What are we, 13 minutes into the game? So for them to be already rotating lanes like that, Chuck, that tells you they feel comfortable playing together.
All right, well, he pulls up some video reviews for the best Smash team in the state. I'm going to try my hand at commentating this here. Have a good one. All right, back at the action here in the bottom lane. Sejuani looking to set up better for the Dragon. Looks like they're going to fight over this Drake. It does look like they're getting ready. Yep, sure enough. Don Tyson's in here saying that's our Drake. Redskin saying, well, not so fast. Don Tyson taking down the Sejuani.
Man, they are really
Ooh,
picking on
now the
Sejuani
Seraphine
there.
right there.
Yeah.
Yesterday I earned the title on yours veteran.
Ooh, Silas getting away.
Man,
Heels up.
Yeah, Lowy busting out the ultimate
All
there,
in
Chuck.
here.
They're trying to turn this around here on this Zeri.
Sure enough,
Man,
Sivir
Zeri's going to
gets
get the double kill.
Yep.
Yeah, but Sivir coming in
Yumi.
there.
Can Yumi
Yeah.
get away this time?
I don't think
No.
Yumi's going to get away with this one, Chuck.
Nope, Yumi cannot.
Nice job there by
Sejuani's
Pocahontas.
respawn. So that early death helps. Fiora just doing top laner things.
Yeah, just up here doing top laner things.
I'll just take out your tower if y'all are going to ignore me.
Yeah. Coach Moore says he's watching all 4 games at the same time. He is the ultimate multitasker then, because I don't think I could watch. I can't even hardly watch this game, much less 3 more. But hey, whenever you're into the Arkansas esports scene,
He's plugged
he's
into
gotta
the
know.
Matrix.
He must be.
He's plugged into the Matrix at the moment.
Nice job here by Pocahontas getting that Drake, Chuck. They really needed that. They really did. They're down about 4K on gold. But, man, that they really needed that Drake. That's going to get them some gold in their pockets, going to let them buy a little bit here and kind of turn the tide a little bit. I felt like they were kind of on a little bit of a skid there. Man,
Zeri jumping on that Sejuani. Zeri not letting up at all.
Sejuani needs, I'm about to say, get the stun, get out of there. Man, they are, holy cow, they are just, I mean, relentless. Nice job by the Zeri there. Knowing that having the Yumi back up, knowing I had the heal, but man, just taking Sejuani out of the picture. I said before we started, Chuck, that their support was very, very good, very disciplined, very good player, still is, but man, that Don Tyson's putting the heat on that, Chuck.
Yeah, no, this is excellent play by Don Tyson. They're 2 towers in now. Redskins still has their middle tower on the first tier there. It's half health. Seraphim doing a good job defending it.
Yeah, and we got a gank coming in down here by the Lilia. Nice job by Lilia pushing in. And
Rift Herald
Pocahontas got the
released,
Rift Herald, yeah. I think Seraphim's going to pay for it. But they do get the Rift Herald out. Not sure if it gets stopped here. Yeah, it does. They do get it shut down there. So nice reaction by Don Tyson. So Alawi is still trying to choke out this lane here, but I'm telling you, Chuck, that Fiora has done an excellent job of keeping Alawi on her heels. And here comes the Moo in with the stun. He's going to bust out the ultimate stun, so they're going to get the jungler out of this.
Another team fight again.
Yeah.
This is like the 4th team fight already, 17 minutes in.
Man, nice ultimate by the Yumi there. Go ahead and get that. And then they're going to go ahead and get the support again, Chuck. They are focusing that support, Chuck, and that's 1,000 IQ move on their part, in my opinion. That support is deadly. And if they let that support get just a little bit of an edge, just enough gold to start pumping damage, they're going to be in trouble.
Tower alive.
Yeah. With Fiora up here just going after tower again. Does she have? No, she doesn't have Hullbreaker. I thought she might have Hullbreaker here just for the split push. Don Tyson did a very nice job on the split push. Nice job by Lilia, though. The jungle realizes it, recognizes it, says, hey,
Seraphim
I got your back.
Lose her tower,
yeah.
Despite her efforts.
Yep. I said Don Tyson's starting to push in on the enemy jungle here too, Chuck. So they're really trying to get a stranglehold on this. They're starting to get one. So next objective here, Pocahontas needs to get an objective, Chuck. They really do. They're getting too far behind in gold count. They need to get the gold from the objective and just a little bit of a buff to get them back online again.
Of course. Let's see, Burl Sniffs chimed up in chat here. He's giving it to Coach Moore too, so I appreciate the help there, Coach Sniff, keeping it on Coach Moore.
Hey, all I gotta say is we like sushi too, Coach Sniff. So
we will work for sushi.
Yeah, but nice job here by both teams in the laning phase, but they're definitely throwing that out the window. I said Zeri, I just really just tons of poke, Chuck. Just this constant pressure on this bottom lane. So very nice gameplay down here. I really like the Sejuani pick, but it's just not working out with this combo down here, Chuck.
Well, the thing about Don Tyson that is the most reminiscent, LOL. the one thing that reminds me of the old team more than just the early team fights is the speed at which they travel. Every one of these characters are moving across the map. They're not wasting any time.
No, and you make a great point there, Chuck, that I had really forgotten about. But, we watched Don Tyson when we started streaming them in the Nationals even, and before, they always got boots first. The entire team had boots.
Yeah.
They had their Tier 2 boots before they had anything else. They're completely focused on movement speed, and we see a lot of that right here today, Chuck. They're going to bust out the Herald in the middle lane. Sejuani just trying to hold on. Got a lot of tower there, but they're going to dive that. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Zeri, once again, coming in and applying pressure. Very nice job there. Sejuani tried to save it. It's just not much you can do there in that situation with the Rift Herald, Chuck.
Rift Herald still going at it. About takes out the last tier of towers here.
Yeah, Siver's just going to have to back off that. Yeah. There's not much Pocahontas can do here. They're going to have to play damage control now, Chuck. They're
Yeah,
going to play
it's all
defense for a little
defense.
bit. Yeah. They're going to have to see if they can play defense for a little bit. Just get them out of their base. It's definitely not GG. It's not over with. But they're
But the
just going to have to
pressure's
play.
on.
Yeah, they're going to have to play defense for right now. If they just can calm down, man, Zeri coming in there and mopping up Lilia, that really hurts. Silas trying to get in there, Zeri getting the double kill, man. This Zeri is playing lights out right now, Chuck. Said I have not watched this new team play. I have watched Pocahontas play. Just kind of luck of the draw there on the streams.
Silas moving out, but Zeri's still
Man,
putting on
yeah.
pressure. Takes a few tower hits. Can they get out? Nope.
Nope.
They do get shut down in there. Redskins
Wow.
can breathe for a second now.
Yeah.
Silas moving out. I don't think they can. Silas is going to come back in and keep poking them.
Man, that is just tons of pressure there. And now this opens the Drake wide up for Don Tyson whenever they want it. I mean, Pocahontas is going to have to defend their base. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts around it. So it's going to definitely put them in a defensive position. The best thing they can do is farm these minions up, Chuck. They got them pushed back in, farm it, get as much gold as they can. They got, what now, 44K to 31K roughly.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty good discrepancy there. I said it before. They needed to get an objective. They haven't done it. They need to farm minions here is what they need to do. Now you see the other 1,000 IQ play, though, is Amumu's going to go down here and say, you know what, I'm going to go mop up jungle. I'm just going to farm. I'm going to get fat and even more fed while you're having to deal with all those minions we just push into your base. So, and that's league for you, Chuck.
Absolutely.
Nah,
And,
just,
Mumu's hanging around with the Baron.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said they have free objectives right now. They pretty much have map control of whatever they want. Pocahontas has to defend their base. They don't have a choice. You and I both have been in this position in a game. I think we have lost at least one League of Legends match in the last year.
I think maybe one.
It's hard to remember because, I mean, we pretty much win,
Yeah, every bit of
we
it,
have a
yeah.
99% win rate in League of Legends, so we're obviously experts. But, yeah, they're going to have to play
In a
defense here.
50% honesty rate.
Yeah, that too. Man, nice job by this Fiora too, Chuck. I mean, those are huge boots to fill for this Don Tyson team, and they're not letting me down, Chuck. I mean, they really look good. They're playing well together. Very nice team comp, very nice team play, very traditional, but still looks very good. Zeri applying tons and tons of pressure. Like to see
Zeri
from
just goes
Mumu.
wherever Zeri wants to go.
Well,
I mean, I
Zeri
know
has
I-
a healer attached to her, so you can kind of get away with that a little more. Nice ultimate by the Alawi here, though. They grouped up,
Yeah.
and they're going to pay for it, Chuck. Nice
Said you
job
wanted him
there.
to back off the Yumi.
Yeah.
Yumi does get the kill there. Yumi's got to be proud of that.
I would be, too. I would definitely put that on a highlight reel. I would definitely make clips of that. I'll be letting I'll be
There
calling
you
my
go.
friends, people I hadn't seen since high school.
I was playing Yumi and I got a kill. I'd be like, Curtis, what are you talking about? What's a Yumi?
Nice job here by Pocahontas trying to mount a comeback here. Said gonna have to be careful with that Fiora. She's 8-0, Chuck. I just now glanced down and realized that Zeri is 14-5, Chuck. Very,
Yeah.
very deadly.
And
Both of
see
those.
the Kraken on the Zeri.
Yeah,
it's-
Kraken Slayer. Got the attack speed boots. Got more attack swords.
That attack speed
It's-
boost, I've noticed that from early. And I think that was kind of that old school Don Tyson mentality of, I'm going to be everywhere.
Yeah, they've got this online Divine Sunderers online.
Is that Wild Rift? No. this Rift is wild, though.
Hey,
Good
this is
job
a
so
wild one,
far.
that's for sure.
And I'm guessing that,
What happened here?
I'm not sure. I think maybe we're still seeing the game, but we can watch it over here. We do have
Okay.
the scoreboard up. It's kind of weird how that came forward.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay, we're
guessing
still
that
good.
it's Don Tyson finishes it up here real quick, and we'll be up in the lobby, hopefully getting a invite pretty soon.
Yeah, nice game here by both teams, though. I mean, Pocahontas had a couple of opportunities, Chuck. They just got to capitalize on them. That's all they got to do. They had great vision in the very beginning, and yeah, this looks like this is probably going to be GG right here. I don't know, though. It could go either way. This is going to be tough. Got another, man, look at the ultimates coming out.
Yeah.
Chuck. They're just busting them
Where do you
on
click?
top of each other. I
Where do you
mean,
click? Where do you click?
they know where to, Chuck. That's why we're not playing in this game.
Click on Sejuani.
Yeah.
Click on Sejuani.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Wild Rift. Yeah, no, I don't play games on my phone.
Is that
Thank you, sir.
is that the
Thank you, sir.
adage? I think it is. No, I was always afraid to play the biggest character in any of these type of games because I feel like people will click on me just because I'm the most obvious. So I want to be like the small character. And there's a little truth to that too, Chuck, because when you're playing games like this and you see
Southside just won game 1. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the updates.
congratulations to Southside on getting that dub on game 1.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's really surprised Southside got the win, but good job, Southside.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know, Coach Moore. We're trying to keep up with all this here. So this Pocahontas is still in this, Chuck. I mean, surprisingly, I thought this was going to be GG already, but
I did too,
they managed
especially
to
when
play
the game deal
defense.
popped up. I'm still confused by that.
Yeah, and I mean, Amumu's probably going to get Drake here, and there's nothing they can do about it. But, Chuck, they can keep turtling. I mean, they really can. And so far, they've been successful with it. They've got a couple of Alawi ultimates that have been really good when both teams were grouped up. Going to have an ultimate coming out here. Man, they're going to – man, this Zeri is just on fire, Chuck. That's all there is to it. Excellent gameplay. Yes, you can. Excellent gameplay here. And now they might mop this up here, Chuck. I'm not sure. They got the other Drake. They're getting the other inhibitor down. Zeri is pretty much just going at will. So is Fiora. There's not much.
Yeah,
they can do
not
about
much
that.
to protect
Yeah. And here comes the ultimate out.
the Nexus.
Yeah,
the Nexus
gonna
is
drop
going
here.
to go down. Okay, so this is the finish of the game. Good job, Don Tyson, for opening game. The start out with the Redskins, they were strong, but it did kind of fall apart there at the end. Good games, everybody. Let me see if I can get everything going so that we can.
Okay. Gotta let Chuck do his driving here.
Okay, so there's the capture at the end of the game. And then I'm going to hit play again, and hopefully they hadn't started yet. No, it looks like I did get. I either need an invite or I'm going to have to we'll just have to watch after the fact.
Very nice game there. First game going to go to Don Tyson. Very nice game by both teams, though. I'm telling you, Chuck, the Redskins had the setup in the beginning. They had the vision. They had lane pressure across the board, Chuck. I mean, they really did. They just lost a couple of key fights there, and then the pressure started from top lane and then from the ADC, both almost about the same time, Chuck, really. And that's what allowed Don Tyson to start getting the push, started getting towers, and started getting kills in that top lane. Heavy's going to have to...
Do you remember who is with that?
I don't recognize any of those names as being anybody that's in... No, I'm not sure. Hopefully we can get an invite here. Let me message Adam just to make sure.
We'll see if Adam Hand can get us another invite. If not, of course, Coach Sniff, if one of your guys can invite us. If not, we'll just go, and we won't be able to commentate the picks. Oh,
There
thank
we
you,
go.
thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Lily
y'all.
Moon. Thank you very much. Didn't even have to message there. All right.
Spectate. Appreciate y'all. Big YOLO jumps out. Good deal. We didn't miss a thing. Leave it up to me to worry that we're going to miss something, but we didn't miss a thing yet. Trying to keep you in frame. We're two big guys trying to stand in front of this camera here.
Yeah. So, what are you looking for in the draft here, Chuck, if you're Pocahontas?
They're going to have to deal with the Roman. They're going to have some sort of crowd control.
I agree. That's one thing I would be looking at more than anything would be trying to get some kind of CC in there.
They're either going to have to match the speed, or they're going to have to put so much pressure that the speed's null and void.
I agree. Both of these teams play well together. They both team fight really well together. I mean, we saw team fights go both ways, Chuck.
In the
So,
beginning, before
yeah.
it got a little bit out of hand.
Yeah, well, even towards the end when they were playing defense there,
Well,
like
yeah.
I said, Pocahontas got the better upper hand in a couple of those team fights, surprisingly, even though they did, were at a goal discrepancy there. So, nice job by them being able to pull that off. But I agree, they're going to have to do something to circumvent all that roaming.
You think maybe Adam Ham might have pushed one of the kids out of the way and took the mouse? I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying.
I
you think
wouldn't
it could
say he would
happen?
do that, but I'm saying he's like, I guarantee he's like us, Chuck. He wants his kids to win so bad. You just, you're like trying to ESP will them to win, whatever it takes. I say it all the time. They're going to give me a heart attack.
Oh shoot! We're dealing with our Smash team right now. Those kids. Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I've considered
My blood pressure's giving me problems here the past week.
Yeah, I'm having to double down on my blood pressure meds just to keep this Smash thing going. But yeah, I mean, and these coaches are the same way. They care about their team. They want them to play. They want them to perform, and they want them to win. And I mean, that's what this is all about. I mean, any sport, any kid, high school level, college, whatever. Everybody's in it to win it, and these teams definitely are. Whenever you're in the top 20 in this state, for sure, it's serious business. There's no goofing around. This is, you come in and you do your job, and we're going to put the hammer down on you, and that's what you're going to see all throughout these playoffs, Chuck. They may be taking a quick break here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but I'm sure we're going to get started up here real
I don't
quick.
have my messages lined up.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Okay,
ready,
they're
ready,
asking
okay.
for ready. Yep.
Oh, and then
nice
we got to
job.
switch sides.
Yeah, you
don't we?
need to flip-flop there, Chuck. Put your Redskins over there where they belong.
Yeah, put my
You should have
Redskins
wore your
in.
old jersey, Chuck.
Oh shoot! I still have it.
Do
I don't know
you?
if it fits, but I
Well, we
still
can at
have
least
it.
hold it up in front of you or something. I mean, come
That's
on.
right.
No, that was a misinput.
They're going to ban out the – I got to see this NAR play, Chuck, because they banned this twice. So, and there goes the Swain ban right there, Chuck. Very, very smart move.
There was
I would not want to play against that Swain.
there was a tradition at Pocahontas that they called the football field Squaw Valley. So I'm wondering if they apply that to the Rift. I wonder if the Rift is Squaw Valley.
No idea. You'll have to ask Mr. Hand about
Mr.
that and
Hand.
see what he says. Caitlin out of there. Katarina out of there. So, once again, focusing almost the same exact bands here that we saw in Game 1, Chuck. No Fiora.
No,
Heavy 38 does not want to see that Fiora in the top lane, and they're saying, you know what, we don't want to see that Alawi either. That Alawi had some excellent ultimates. I said they were grouped up too much. They caught him coming in, and Alawi did an excellent job of getting a couple ultimates off there.
Mordekaiser
Really
comes
changed.
out with Heavy 38.
Yeah.
That was banned in the first game.
Yes, it was. So
Yeah. Sure
I always like seeing Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's a ton of fun to play. Stomping around the Rift, swinging Nightfall everywhere, talking trash. So I always like watching that.
There goes our support guy.
Yep, and Cho'Gath here. Very tanky once again here by Don Tyson, Chuck. Cho'Gath, and we're going to see the Amumu again. Ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. Keep roaming that jungle. Keep securing those objectives.
Man, if they have the damage output again from their ADC like they did in Game 1, that's going to be scary, Chuck. because
Misfortune.
That Amumu CC is nasty. 2 Qs, then you have the ultimate on top of that. It's basically a 4-second lockdown that you can't move.
Seraphine again.
Yeah, Seraphine again by Lily Moon. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought we might see some
Because I shouldn't be playing. You guys should
well, that may be for part of the support role there too, Chuck.
You think they're going to play Seraphine Misfortune this time?
Well, I'm thinking for team fights.
Yeah.
That would work really
I
well
see.
with the Seraphine stun and then the Misfortune
A
ultimate on top of
Misfortune
that.
right now does dominate those team fights. That ultimate, it
Yeah.
can turn it around quick.
They're going to have Silas in the mid lane again too, Chuck. They're going to let that go. I'm kind of surprised there. I thought they might change that up a little bit, but hey, the Silas play was good. The Seraphine play was good.
Yeah, the Silas may be lesser of two evils.
I think you're right on that, Chuck. Yeah, I think there's something else there that they've been looking at that they don't want to see. And I haven't done extensive scouting like I'm sure they have, so. And they're gonna,
Buying the fiddle.
yep, no fiddlesticks, no Wukong allowed on this Rift. No Kaisa, no Fiora. So I'm really curious about that Gnar, Chuck. I've got to try to find some footage of them playing that Gnar just to see what it looks like.
But why they're so afraid of it.
Yeah, because they do not want that Gnar playing at all.
Well, welcome everybody to the stream here. We're going on to game 2 of Redskins versus Don Tyson. Redskins will be the blue team this time, and Don Tyson will be the red team this time. This is the battle of the Phoenix. Phoenix Rising versus Phoenix Redskins.
For all of you that are watching, Coach Sniff has said that if his team does win this matchup, he's buying sushi for everybody.
For everybody
Watching the stream. Yep.
If they just send him a message, their address.
Yeah, just DM him.
I think it's like a yearly thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a yearly subscription to sushi.
We got the Aphelios pick here by Don Tyson, Chuck, and I like that. I cannot play Aphelios to save my life, but I'm telling you, Aphelios is dominant.
They picked
dominant. Hecarim going to come in here for the jungle. I like that too. And it looks like we might have a.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like
We'll see if they'll pull the trigger on this or not, Chuck.
I don't know. Redskins like to do that. Orn. They like to wait until the last minute to swap
Yeah.
it. I noticed that the first game.
I like the Orn there. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice.
Are you having fun?
Are we having
Orn for support, I think is going to be good just because of the pure tankiness. I think because they targeted that support so much.
Imagine that. Don Tyson wants to bring the Yumi back. I don't know why you would do that.
I mean, they're bringing back 3 of the same champions
I
that
know.
they had in the first game, Chuck. And I mean, why not? I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean, there's no reason not to. They played excellent with that. They had great Yumi ults, the stuns, the healing, and especially with this Aphelios, Chuck. That's going to be.
They work at Don Tyson. They can afford the. They're acting like it's a big deal, but they got it. They got it. They got the sushi.
I'm excited to watch Mordekaiser and Cho'Gath in the top lane.
Absolutely.
Always like watching those. That's another 2 heavy hitters that are going to be going at it. It's going to be fun for us to watch. So, Misfortune into Aphelios. I like both of these drafts, Chuck. I like this. They did do like you were talking about, trying to deal with the speed of Don Tyson, Hecarim, and Seraphine.
I did notice that's the reason why I was kind of the Hecarim was like, yep.
And Misfortune also has one of her abilities is to speed up with her walk. So
You wouldn't think Adam Ham would watch us and then coach his team.
I mean, since we've only lost 1 League of Legends match,
99% win rate.
I mean,
Yep.
taking a few tips from us here and there probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I agree.
Yeah. So,
Especially in my Tristana play. Like, if you've ever seen me jump into a team fight to die, you'll know that I mean business.
no, this
I don't have much experience.
both these drafts are great, Chuck. These are more traditional drafts than we saw in the first game. We saw a little bit of meta maybe thrown in there, but these right here are. Man, these are going to be good head-to-head matchups, Chuck. I mean, I know they're going to focus on team fighting a lot at this level. It's super important. Team fighting lasts longer than the lane phase, especially if the game goes late.
Especially if you're playing Don Tyson.
Yeah, but man, I like the Orn, and I'm liking this Orn pick in the bottom. I think that's going to turn out good for the big YOLO. I know he was targeted in that first game, but that's exactly what Don Tyson needed to do. Take
If
him out of
you
the
walk
equation.
into the room and you say, I am the big YOLO, your target is painted. Yes, sir.
You are correct, Chuck. Yeah.
And if I know nothing else about you, it's just like with their coach, big bad hand. I mean, it just says it all right there.
Yeah, that's true.
I said pants.
No, they definitely going to have a lot more speed this time, Chuck. And Mordekaiser's not fast, but he probably, I'm going to guess, has teleport. I didn't look to see. We'll know here in just a minute. But if he has teleport with the Hecarim speed, Misfortune speed, that's going to allow them to react a lot faster across the map than they were able to in Game 1. Not as much movement speed on Don Tyson's side, but they do have 2 tanks possible with a healer. So maybe this new team is like, you know what? Our predecessors went with 2 supports. We're going to roll with 2 tanks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. If they pull out goats,
Hey, who knows?
they're going to run 3 supports and 3 tanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Saying that there can only be 5 on the Rift.
yeah.
Oh god, it's the.
We'll see here, Chuck. I'm curious to see the Aphelios play because the Zeri play was so aggressive, and Aphelios' ability to change different weapons for different situations with it, further ranged, up close, the boomerang. So
All right. About to go live here.
Oh, God.
See
Yeah.
what happens.
I said, oh god. For real.
No cap.
Alright.
all right, hopefully League will start up a little bit better than it did last time.
It's usually the second game I have the most problem with getting kick-started, but
You have to get a set of jumper cables over here, Chuck.
I think so. Or at least a booster box, just a little charger booster box. That would work out. All right, let's look at this skin war. Oh,
Okay, fine, I get it.
it looks like
I think we're all tied up on that, aren't we?
Cho'Gath there.
Oh, no.
I hate this.
Losing out with the Cho'Gath there.
What?
Got
Yeah.
the Project Mordekaiser coming in. I like that.
I mean, that's a
skin.
huge skin right there. That right there gives them a few CS right there.
I would agree.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
crit.
The Elderwood Ornn. I mean,
Little Night of Moo Moo.
look, automatically started. Good job.
Fight your hero.
Good job.
Holy crap, that. I should-
Oh, it actually did this time. Okay, cool.
I know, I play this character.
All right.
Good deal. Going directed camera. Want to see if I can alt tab out of here without messing the stream up.
You can beat this.
No. The ultimate hero counter is just.
Wow.
Maybe. It doesn't like you.
It does not like me.
It's my highest GSP for a long time.
Let's see where they're going. They're going to invade this time.
It looks like they may be going for it, Chuck.
Oh, lemon.
I do
Oh,
believe so.
Ornn, you are not in a good position there, buddy.
Directed camera.
Oh,
It's
man,
not
and they're going to go ahead and they're going to get the flash out of Ornn right off the bat, man.
Yeah, he's trying to get under tower.
Oh,
they
he's
pull him
not. They're
back.
going to get him, Chuck. They're going to get nice job there by Don Tyson
Ouch.
on the invade.
Ouch.
Wow. Man, they have gone after Pocahontas' support every single time, and they just did it on the invade. I know they didn't really know
I should have.
for sure that he was there, but
Ooh, they
man,
Misfortune. Misfortune trying to get away. Does actually.
yeah, got to get out of there. I said that's a nice early lead right there
gotta
for
take
Don
it.
Tyson.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
mean,
take that.
Yeah, nice job by them. No, they rolled the dice there on doing that invade, and it paid off for them big time because they got Ornn's flash and they got the kill on Ornn. So Ornn's going to be down here in bottom lane, vulnerable with no flash to start off the game, Chuck.
Social credit.
Oh, dude, the thing that I did.
And we're off and running again. We're going to get another traditional start here, looks like. So
Wait, there was a win box to
it's
that.
a nice invade by Don Tyson. They're gonna give them a little bit of edge starting off. Gonna probably get, and they got the kill on one. So Mordekaiser and Cho'Gath here.
I wasn't even watching.
Oh, there we go again.
You weren't watching yourself when you got combat.
I think there would be a lockout key for that.
I
or
wish
something.
there would be.
Yeah.
Every time I try to switch to check on my stream, I mess up our viewing.
He didn't get the
Looks
correct
like we got some
chase.
good laning going on already. Already playing aggressive. Man, Cho'Gath going right after Mordekaiser.
Getting a good start, but usually that's what happens. Mordekaiser said, "Come back here. You're not done. I've got my spinning wheel of death."
Yeah,
Yep.
that problem.
Cho'Gath gonna pop the healing potion there.
Misfortune
Yep.
really wants to get in there and poke, but not in a good spot now.
Nope. Oh, man, and Aphelios almost gets that. They blew the summoner spell right there, too.
They
Chuck.
had
They blew
to.
the heal.
Yeah, they had to
did.
drop the heal because Misfortune would have been out.
Man,
Misfortune cannot walk away from tower.
Nice job there by Orin trying to protect the Misfortune, but man, that
Oh,
and
here comes that.
Hecarim.
Yeah, Hecarim.
Oh
that
man, they need to come
speed.
up with this, Chuck. They need to come up and help
need to
Hecarim
get
out.
Aphelios goes down.
He should go
Yes,
down. Yes,
and now the
They should
Yuumi-
build him up the Yuumi. Nice job there by the jungler. Nice
Yeah.
job by Pocahontas and get
There we go.
one last slap there, Chuck, to finish that
How
off.
are the other games going? Yeah, that's a good question, Adam Hand. Good seeing you on the stream. Appreciate you stopping by.
Nice job there by Pocahontas turning that around. That was a very nice job on the ADC and the Ornn coming in there to help support the Hecarim. But very nice gank by the jungler. There's that speed coming in there, Chuck.
I liked when I saw that Hecarim. I thought that was an excellent approach from Adam Hand there, or his team.
Yep. Cho'Gath and Mordekaiser
Yeah.
going at it again. We laugh a lot of times, and a lot of people do it too, about the top lane being in their own little world up there, and it really are a lot of times, though, Chuck.
Oh,
there's a lot of truth
absolutely.
to that. Man, they're coming right back after this Aphelios again, and Aphelios doesn't have Yuumi. Oh, and Yuumi just slides in
Here
there.
I come to save the day.
Man, they just didn't have vision, Chuck. If they had vision in that bush right there, they would have known that it could just one more auto attack away from getting Aphelios there.
White
just
County
didn't have
Central
vision.
1-game-1. Nice job,
Nice
Matt.
job. And, man, nice job by the jungler coming in here. And they're going to get Yuumi again, too, I believe, Chuck.
No, they
No,
got
they're
back
not
off
gonna
to the
dive it.
tower. But that Hecarim was an excellent pick. I'm glad I called that. I'm glad I called that one. So
Yeah, very, very nice. Nice job by Pocahontas answering here, Chuck. I mean, they're putting the pressure on that bottom lane. They realize that that's something they need to stop up down there. And now
First
they're
gold
able to push
plates,
in
yeah.
and get gold plate. Nice job.
oh, there's a barn burner, Bryant versus Win. I told you we should have watched Bryant versus Win. Why did you pick this one?
I was trying to pick the other side of the bracket, Chuck.
I'm just kidding.
We honestly did not know what game to try to pick.
We knew
I
that all of
really
them would be
didn't.
good.
Yeah, we knew they would all be excellent gameplay. We just wanted to try to pick the most exciting game that we could to stream, but at this level, they're all going to be exciting. Silas coming in, getting the Ignite on Seraphine, but going to have to back out. Got tower aggro there. Seraphine able to survive that. These two very familiar with each other. They played the same champions as last match, so they pretty much know what the other one's up to at this point.
Drop down out of shield. You can't actually because it's not dodge.
Yeah. I think Pocahontas is getting good mileage out of their Mordekaiser in the top.
Yeah, I agree. They're looking better up there.
Cho'Gath gets good pokes in, but then Mordekaiser brings it back.
Yep, and like I said, I really like the Ornn. The Ornn pick's working out great down here. Still getting some poke there from the Yuumi, but that's just something you just have to deal with. They've really put some more heat on this Aphelios. Hecarim coming down. Yep, got the movement speed boots right here, and
Yeah.
they went ahead and went for the anti-healing right off the bat there, Chuck, with the Thornmail.
Yeah.
So nice heads-up play by the support. Foregoing traditional support build, but going for speed and going for anti-healing to help circumvent.
We've already
that
got a bounty there too.
Yep.
On the medium YOLO, and they've got their boots out. So
Yeah.
Redskins are going for the movement speed. And realize that was a detriment on their end.
Mordekaiser and Cho'Gath are both level 6 up here, Chuck. So I
See y'all
wouldn't be
guys tomorrow.
surprised if we don't see an ultimate busted out here in just a second. Probably both itching to.
Oh,
to
you
get
know
in
they
there. You
are.
know they
Cho'Gath
are.
running back. Oh, gets
Nice
the pull
job.
in
Yep. And Hecarim coming down here in this bottom
for
lane
another
again, Chuck.
gank. Of Aphelios going down again.
Man, put him up a PO
Yuumi?
box. Put him a postal address down there, Chuck, because he's calling bottom lane home.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get him a mailbox down there. Wow, nice job by this Hecarim. Nice gameplay by the Ornn and the ADC. And here comes Seraphine dipping in here. They're going to get this Drake too, Chuck. Man,
This is
Pocahontas
a rolling ball of butcher knives, as Coach Williams, my coach from Pocahontas, would have said.
Man, wow, nice job by Pocahontas here. I'm kind of surprised by this, but this Hecarim has put the heat on down here and gave his bottom lane a chance to get a lead, Chuck. And I told you that's all that their bottom laner needed was just a little bit of a lead, and he could walk away with it. And you're seeing it right
Mordekaiser in a
now.
little bit of a situation.
Yep, he's in a pinch here.
Yep, he's turned around. You get away from me. Oh, the flash does come out. He
So
almost
he can
had
push
to.
back with his hand. A lot of people
Excellent
don't know
job.
that.
Yeah.
Nice job by Mordekaiser there.
Nice heads-up play there by
Yep,
Mordekaiser.
very nice.
And the pullback. Sure enough.
Nice attempted gank there by Don Tyson. They almost had that. If he didn't have that E off cooldown, I don't
Man,
think
that
he gets
Orin's
out of
pushing
there.
up right here, too.
Yeah.
Heavy push there in the bottom lane. The mid lane, they're still in the laning phase very well.
Yep. And Pocahontas actually has the lead in gold right now, Chuck.
Which is a change from the last game.
It's changed from last
But
game.
they've
They
got-
did not have the gold lead before, so
Yep, they're leading all the little variable games at the moment.
Yep.
But they had a strong start at the
And
beginning of the
look who
the
we have
last
here,
game.
Chuck.
Yep, Heckram comes in. That Cho'Gath is good as gone.
Man, this Heckram is having a great early game carry, Chuck. I mean, you couldn't ask for more out of your jungler at this point in the game. 9 minutes in, he's already 4-0. This is like flipping the script from the last game, Chuck. Pocahontas
At
coming
the
out with a
moment,
lot
they're-
more
they're very
aggression.
aggressive, yep.
Yeah, very aggressive, but it's paying off for him. Keeping the heat on that bottom lane, saying, you know what? Well, you had problems down there last game. I like their support building anti-Yumi this time, too. So, you know what? If you want to play a healer down here, I'm going to play anti-healer. So, Ornn probably a little more squishy than he's used to being, but definitely targeting that Yumi. There's a nice change of pace there, too, having that movement speed with Heckram, Chuck. That's made a world of difference in this game. He's been able to react. He's been able to get in that bottom lane, been able to get in the top lane. Man, he's been all over the place and playing very, very well.
Absolutely. This has been an incredible matchup by these two teams. Both teams knowing they have to bring it. You know, with started out this tournament top 16. Now we're already in the top 8. This is for the final 4. It's moving. It's moving really fast.
Yeah, it is, and I'm proud of this Pocahontas team here answering back, because this is win this game or go home, Chuck.
Oh yeah,
You know, so
absolutely.
the pressure's on them. Don Tyson won the first one, so, you know, they don't have as much pressure on them. You know, they got 2 chances at this. Pocahontas does not. So this is the put up or shut up game for them. And man, they've come out hitting on all 8 cylinders this game, Chuck.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, this Pocahontas team knows that there's a ring in it for them. So if they can take it all the way to the finals and finish that up, you know, they know that they get rigged. So
Yeah, I mean, this top lane play is excellent, Chuck. I mean, that's a complete turnaround from what we saw before. Even with the Alawi, man, here comes Ultimate out. Going to try to get this Silas here,
that
catching
Heckram
him.
jumping right in.
Yeah, going to get
pulling
the
back
stun
out of
from
his
both,
air.
though. Both. Oh, we get another Ultimate from Ornn coming out. Man, there we go.
What a team play.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, man! That Ornn ultimate right there, Chuck. That goes on a highlight reel. There's my support guy that I was talking about. I told you if you let him get out of hand, that's what would happen, and you're seeing it right here.
There goes the Rift Herald. That tower will go down. They're going to make sure that.
Yep. And now they're going to get a push here in the bottom, but Pocahontas has got a wave coming up to push the Aphelios back, so there's not really anything.
I may have called this
that
tower
Don
just
Tyson-
a little early. Mumu is coming up to try to defend. They may be able to hold on for another push. Sure enough, Seraphine and Ornn see it. They back out. I was
Man,
a little early
nice.
on that, but still, it's definitely worth dropping that there.
Nice team fight. We had ultimates coming out everywhere, Chuck. Paid off for Pocahontas, though. Looking sharp, playing really well together as a team. Man, having that Ornn come up out of support position and help choke up that middle lane, man, just excellent job all the way around. Like I said, they basically have 2 supports because they have Seraphine and they have Ornn also. So Ornn does have quite a bit of CC, and then he does have that knockback with his ultimate. So very nicely played there by Pocahontas. they're going to come up here and they may just try to jump on this Drake and get it before Don Tyson can even react to it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
With Cho'Gath up there, they're not really going to be able to react to this unless their jungler could get in here and get a steal, but I don't think Amumu can make it.
Now, Cho'Gath may be able to get him to go play and be able to take some of that back home with him.
Right.
That's a possibility.
Well, here comes the teleport.
Yep.
Very nice.
Channeling in.
Very nicely played by Mordekaiser there.
But he did get the plate off that attack. So.
Yeah, he did. So at least they got something. Don Tyson realizing that they're not going to get the Drake, so they say, you know what? We'll get some gold out of it.
Let's get some work.
Let's get something. Let's get something. Let's don't give them. If we're going to have to give something, let's get something. And that's a 1,000 IQ play. Said, I guarantee you this team is not sweating it at all. We saw this with the other Don Tyson team. It's almost like they had to get down to start playing, I mean, it's like they almost had to get themselves in a situation just to see if they could get out of it. I mean, it's just the way they played, and they just excelled at it. I mean, they excelled in the pressure situation.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us today. If you're just picking up the game, I see that we got a few more viewers. Appreciate you watching. This is Pocahontas versus Don Tyson. Right now, Redskins, Pocahontas is in the blue. Don Tyson's in the red. Second game. Don Tyson won pretty heavy-handed in the first game, but Pocahontas bringing it back to him here in the second.
Yeah, Pocahontas looking really sharp right now. They do have a gold lead. They do have the kill lead. If they can keep us pressure up, it's going to make it even harder on Don Tyson to mount a comeback here. Definitely not over, though. Mordekaiser looking very good in that top lane.
I may have to make arrangements for a third game. I may have to call my wife and see if we can't arrange some sort of dinner.
Well, you can't leave in the middle of this, Chuck. Because
no, I'm not leaving.
Go 1-1. We've got if you absolutely have to.
No, I'm good.
That's fine. But, man, Pocahontas is going to get the center tower here, Chuck. And look who's back in the middle lane. Heckram was just mopping up in that top lane, and he's right back here leading the charge again. And, man, they're going to dive this bottom lane, Chuck. This is going to be good here. Oh, man, if Aphelios doesn't get out of here, it's going to be GG for Aphelios in this bottom lane and Yumi because they're bringing the entire cavalry, Chuck.
Just missed.
Just get out. Oh, nice job there by Don Tyson and Aphelios recognizing it. Knew the pressure was coming from somewhere, got out of there just in the nick of time. Man, that I really thought we were going to have a fight there. That could have been devastating for Don Tyson if they would have got both their ADC and support caught out down there. Mordekaiser trying to keep this heat going on up here on this Cho'Gath, doing a very nice job. Both of them trading back and forth very well. Said definitely have a slobber knocker up here in this top lane, Chuck. Mordekaiser using the shield, Cho'Gath using the knock-up, got the pull in there. I mean, they're just going back and forth against each other. Man, this Ornn coming in did not see the Amumu there. This is not good. Gonna have a 3-on-1.
He does. He has to use
Yep. I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him the golf clap there for getting out of that, Chuck, because I thought he was toast.
Yeah.
I really did not think he would get out of that. Very nice. Like I said, their support player is very, very good player, very well-rounded. I said plays more like an ADC than a support as far as damage output. And we'll see right here that Seraphine comes down here with a little bit of healing. Ornn right back at it again.
Do you think they know what's going on? Ornn, I mean Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser and Cho'Gath are in their own little world. They're not even sure if there's anything on the rift beyond the top lane. I mean, they are fully engaged. Here comes Heckram. Nice job by Don Tyson there. The ADC sneaks in there, gets killed. I said don't count them out at all. Very aggressive play in the first game. You're going to see some more aggressive play coming in here, I promise you.
Whoever wins these gets to play David Moore. Congratulations. Bryant winning 2-0.
Very nice job by that Bryant team. Congratulations to Coach David Moore. Excellent coach. Big, huge proponent for esports in the state of Arkansas. I really appreciate him. Man, Heckram going to work down here on the Yumi. Is he going to be able to mop up the Yumi? No. Oh, it does get the Yumi. And they might get Silas out of this misfortune trying to reach that.
Here goes him with that speed. Silas just can't run away fast enough.
No, and he's going to try to turn around, and he does mop up the misfortune, but the Heckram's going to come in there and say, nope. This is still my team. I'm 6-0. I'm Heckram. You cannot outrun me. Nice job by Pocahontas. Nice play there.
Mordekaiser
coming back in.
Off, yep.
coming back in, going to try to clear out tower. Man, it's nice back and forth here, Chuck. This game's exciting.
Yeah, Pocahontas is definitely showing that they deserve to be in here with Don Tyson every bit. Talked to Adam Ham before the game. He said that there was a possibility he could win this, but he knew it was going to be a tough fight. He said it's going to be one of our hardest games yet.
They're going to get this Drake, Chuck, and this is going to definitely give them an advantage. Very nice job. Come in here, burn this down real quick. Don't give a Moo time to get here to even think about stealing. Moo does not have that movement speed. Has tons of CC, but no movement speed. Nice job there by the Heckram, by Pocahontas. Get back to lane.
Look
get
at
to
what
pushing.
Pocahontas has.
Yep.
Pocahontas using all boots.
Boots.
Boots. Don Tyson has the boots too, but
Pocahontas' itemization looks like my wife's closet. There's shoes everywhere.
Absolutely. Yes, there are shoes everywhere.
So they're starting to take control of this map, Chuck. They're gaining on the gold lead. They don't have a full item lead yet, but they get about a half item lead, and that's really going to start showing up. Man, Oren coming right in here on Cho'Gath, and his Mordekaiser going to try to cut him off. Yes. Say you can't retreat up here, buddy.
Even pull past it.
You're going to have the ultimate coming out here. Cho'Gath's going to get past it. Oh, man.
Mordekaiser wanted it bad.
Yep, nice job by Cho'Gath being the tank.
Yep, here goes
Heckram,
the team fight
nice
right
job
here
getting out of the Yumi ultimate. Nice job there by the Heckram. I love it, love it, love it. This Heckram play is on fire, Chuck. I'm telling you right now. This medium YOLO, he came out and I think had something to prove in this game, Chuck, and it definitely came out saying, you know what, I can play jungle too. Very nice gameplay from both teams. But, man, this Heckram has really, really made a difference in this game so far, Chuck. Early game, just been phenomenal. Oren coming up here, support roaming. You talked about that before the game. How well can they roam?
Here goes the...
Yeah, nice job by Don Tyson answering here. And they may get Mordekaiser out of this. Now, they don't have as much damage here with the Amumu. But they do have the Cho'Gath, so they do have two. It's tank, V-tank there. And, man, here comes my jungler again, Chuck. I'm claiming him. That's it, Adam Man. He's my jungler now. It's my stream. I'm taking it over. Man, that Heckram play is awesome.
Don Tyson definitely bringing it to him in the top lane. They're opening up alleys for pressure here, and that's exactly what Don Tyson's got to do.
Yeah, and then we're going to see Pocahontas is going to take advantage of that, though, in that top lane, and they're going to push in that middle lane, Chuck. Yeah. And now Heckram coming in here, going to try to steal this red buff here, going to kick Cho'Gath out of there, say, you know what, buddy, that's mine. Thank you. I'll take that red buff. Going to have the ultimate here from Silas. No, he doesn't steal. Pulls him in. Look at the misfortune ultimate there. Oh, my goodness, Chuck.
Amumu barely gets away.
And the Heckram ultimate right there on top of it. Chuck, wow, your alma mater is really showing up and showing out in this game, Chuck. Wow, I have not seen this kind of gameplay out of them. Man, that misfortune ultimate with the Heckram ultimate, just melting there, Chuck.
Pocahontas answering in the top lane with the Oren here. Yeah, definitely.
They didn't get the kill out of that, Chuck, but they forced Don Tyson to have to go back. They couldn't hang in there. They were so low, they had to go back. And so that allowed to get them to get that shove, and they got a tower out of it.
If Pocahontas wins tonight, do I have to sing the victory song?
Yes, you do. And,
the old Pocahontas victory song.
And Adam Hand has just messaged me and informed me that he will buy pizza for everyone watching the stream if they do win the match.
So we get sushi or pizza.
It's a win. It's a win-win. Like yeah, it's a win-win, Chuck. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna need to feed my kids after this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm staying so late, I'm not gonna have time to cook dinner. That just works out perfectly for me. Okay, we got the bottom lane coming into the top lane up here, so no more island in the top lane anymore for Mord and Cho'Gath. We're going to see team fights now, Chuck. Man, this is an excellent game. Oren is going to try to engage here. They're going to go after the Cho'Gath. They're going to try to shove him out. Now, remember, he's a damage sponge, so if they do take him down, it doesn't really do anything.
Now Oren's on the defensive.
Oren's on the defensive. Going to have another ultimate Heckram ult coming out here.
Click everywhere.
Here comes the misfortune ultimate, though, Chuck. Oh, my goodness.
Click on the Silas. Click on the Silas.
Wow. It's just everybody throw their ultimate on top of everything.
Mordekaiser pulling back. Silas going
Nice
down.
job
Pocahontas
there.
taking that team fight heavy-handedly. A moo
Wow.
there with Yumi trying to do what he can to slow down this.
Wow, and this is going to open the Drake up for them, Chuck. I think the Drake's about to spawn here. They're going to set on this. Yeah, they know it's coming, and they're just going to say, you know what? We're going to take this Drake. Nothing you can do about it. 24 seconds left on that. Probably should try to. Well, I don't know exactly what the call is here. They're not full health, but I think they can burn this
I think
before.
they can burn it. Misfortune there. The ADC's good to go.
Yeah,
I think
Mordekaiser there with
Amumu
AoE
flying
too.
in. He's like, let's get down there. Let's see if we can do something. Heckram's in there now. It's
Heckram's
over
in
with.
here, it's over with.
Amumu's
Yeah,
now
it's
trying
a
to get
smite.
back.
Yep.
Sure
They're going to
enough.
back off that. Man, nice turnaround by this Pocahontas team, being resilient. Whole season on the line here, Chuck. Playoffs, put up or shut up, and man, they are showing out right now. They're
Definite goat
having
advantage
a
here.
game.
7K for Pocahontas. Almost all the objectives will go to Pocahontas.
They have 4 Drakes, Chuck.
4 Drakes, which
Yeah.
is huge. Yeah, all the
Yes.
objectives are going towards Pocahontas. Kill count heavily on Pocahontas' side. This is the mirror opposite of what happened. Or I guess since they switched sides, it's pretty much what happened last game. Blue team dominating.
Yeah, pretty much, Chuck. I mean, this is just flip-flopped here, really. I mean, this, man,
Hey,
they are
that
putting on a show.
home team thing at the beginning may be all the difference in the world.
I want to point. I've got to highlight this Heckram here, Chuck. He's 8-1-9, 171 CS. Man, he is leading this. He's leading this team right now. There's no doubt about it.
I hate to tell you, I told you so, but when I saw that Heckram, I told you so.
I want to say too that the Ornn hasn't been targeted like he was in game 1. He's been able to play. He's been in there for team fights. He hasn't been picked on.
Heckram's like, come on, Cho'Gath, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Ultimate
They need to be
comes
careful.
out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but they're gonna have to
Heckram
get out
got
of
to
there.
get away.
Yeah, got to get out
Ooh.
of there.
A
Nice
shutdown,
flash
huge
there.
shutdown
Yep.
for Don Tyson.
Yep. I said, don't count them out, Chuck. They love
Yep.
these situations. They
This-
thrive in them.
If-
Trying to pull Mordekaiser's trying to pull in here under the tower, but they're not quite
Looks like
underneath there.
Pocahontas may lose this team
Yes.
fast. They're licking their wounds. That tower doing
Yep.
all it can to stay up.
Yep.
Tower is going to go down from this.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Nice job there by Don
objective
Tyson.
bounty
They
has been
started that.
claimed.
Yeah. They started that team fight. Mumu came in on it. He's the one that got the initial CC. They threw the ultimates on top of it. So very nice job by Don Tyson. Man, they needed that, Chuck. Let's give them the golf clap there for the team fight. They desperately needed that team fight, Chuck.
It
There's
reminds
no
me
doubt
of
about
last
it.
year. Every time we started to talk that Don Tyson might be out, Don Tyson proves us wrong.
Yeah, most definitely. I said it's like they couldn't even get started good until they were down.
Yeah.
And then it's just like someone flipped a switch and said, okay, we're done goofing around here. Thank you. This is our rift.
Yeah.
So very reminiscent of that. Very nice team fight. They definitely needed that. That closes the gap for them on the gold. That lets them get back and buy. Lets them come back out and farm. Alleviate some pressure on them, Chuck. I mean, they definitely have been pressured this entire game. Let's see what Pocahontas tries to do here, or see what that they think that they need to do to try to circumvent this push here from Don Tyson.
Yeah. Don Tyson doing their game. They're farming up. They're getting what gold they can capture. They know that they'll need it for these next few fights.
Yeah, and they're going to get that bottom tower there too with the split push, Chuck, with the Cho'Gath down there.
Excellent
working.
deal.
So,
Now they're
nice
going back towards the middle here.
Yep.
Defending it.
I think we're waiting on an objective here. Is probably what the play is, Chuck. It's going to be a fight around this dragon when it comes next. It's
Yeah,
going to
they're
be Elder
definitely moving
Drake.
down to the Drake.
Don Tyson is not going to want to give up that Drake because of the huge buff that it would give Pocahontas. Pocahontas is not going to want to give it up because they know the buff that they'll get. So nice job by Heckram farming here. Seeing the same thing from Don Tyson. Both teams just trying to farm it up. Wait on that Drake to come out. See if they can't get a little push or pressure to kind of get the rift tilted their way a little bit. We'll see what they can do here. Grouping up again. Said Mordekaiser coming through. They could go up here and try to do a Baron, Chuck. I mean, that's not out of the realm of
It
possibility.
does look like Pocahontas is looking at Baron straight on. Don Tyson seeing this, they're starting to kind of gather on the river.
I don't know if they see it or not, Chuck. They don't have vision in there. They don't have vision in the Barren Pit. They don't have vision in the river. Chuck, they're going to end up giving up this Barren and not even realizing that they're doing it, I don't think.
No, Cho'Gath's trying to do a bottom push.
Nice.
Baron Nashor goes down. They're headed to the middle. Don Tyson not exactly sure what's going on.
Man, 1,000 IQ play by this Pocahontas team here, recognizing that there was no vision there by Don Tyson. That's a critical mistake, not having vision in that Barren Pit.
Well, they were setting up to fight for the Drake Pit. They got their vision in the Drake.
Right. I know they'd rather give up Barren than to give up Elder Drake because it's a longer buff. It's going to last the rest of the game. I get that. But not trying to contest at all or put any pressure, I think, is a huge mistake there, Chuck, because that could really, really turn the tide for this Drake fight
it sets
Yeah.
Pocahontas up for the Drake fight. Absolutely, 100% agree with you. Insane game on the Rift today.
Yeah, I think that because of that, if Pocahontas, I mean, they're still going to fight over this Drake, don't get me wrong, but Pocahontas could even do a split push here. They do have Baron buff, so, they could go ahead and try to push a lane, whatever, at this point. So it does give them a distinct advantage, but I think we're going to have another team fight right here, Chuck. And I think this is going to be a nasty one here. I think you're going to see a plethora of ultimates come out here and just shortly on the Rift, Chuck.
Yeah, this has definitely been the land of
Man,
happy
here they
hunting.
come. Pocahontas is bringing it in. They're bringing out both ultimates. Got the Misfortune ultimate on top of it. They are trying to get that out of there.
Click over there.
Man,
Click
nice
there.
job by both teams. Orange coming in
Don
here.
Tyson,
Cho'Gath
going down.
going to go down.
Yumi gonna
Nice
go
job
down
by
after this.
Mordekaiser mopping it up. And
Silas
Silas is
gets
just going to
away.
have to run. Silas can't do anything. He's almost dead here. He's going to have to back. Very nice job by this Pocahontas team. A nice initiation there. Heckram.
It's definitely been
paid
the
for
land
it.
of happy hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely had to pay for that fight starting out there, but this is going to give them Elder Drake, Chuck,
Thank
unless
you, sir.
Silas
You
can
have a
get
good
back.
day.
Man, Silas might be able to – they've got vision in this pit, Chuck, so you better watch out because Silas is coming down here. He could be stealing somebody's ultimate here, and he's going to want to try to shut this Elder Drake down.
Yeah.
Can he do it?
Can he
get it?
Yep.
Nope.
Does not.
Mordekaiser's
And then
going to get
Silas
it,
goes down.
and they're going to get – oh, man.
Yeah, not worth. Good attempt, but
Golf clap there for Heavy 38. Playing on the Mordekaiser there. Got the Silas and the Elder. Did not let Silas steal it. That's a tough situation, Chuck, because I'm telling you, Silas can pump out so much damage. Whenever it gets down that low, it's just a 50-50 play. But Mordekaiser doesn't allow it. Orn doesn't allow it. Very nice job by Pocahontas here. Chuck, this can allow them to put on a ton of pressure now.
yeah, absolutely. I think this is Redskins showing up and showing out.
Man, getting vision here. I think, like I said, I think they learned a little bit in that first game. They had vision control early. They let it go later on in the game. They haven't done that this game. They've kept vision up. I can just hear Adam.
But it is easier to keep vision up when you're dominating the Rift.
Right, but it's the fact that they let that slip, though. And I can just hear Adam over there going, guys, vision.
Share
You gotta have
vision.
vision. Share vision.
vision.
Share victory. And there's tons and tons of truth to that. Even if you're not winning, you still got to be able to have that vision so that you're not face checking everything. You're not playing into the enemy's hand. Yes, it is easier when you're pushing into the enemy's jungle. I will admit that. But they're putting wards in there, Chuck. That's the thing. While they're there, they're dropping wards. You can see right now, we got 3 wards in the enemy jungle right there, so they know where Don Tyson is at, even when they're on their side of the map. That's a huge advantage.
Oh yeah. And we seen what happened there with the with the vision loss down upriver for the Baron Nashor fight.
Yeah.
That led into the Drake fight.
And if you look at the totals here, Chuck, 8, 3, and 12 for your jungler, 5, 2, and 10 for your ADC, 2, 2, and 15 for your support. That tells you the whole story right there. That means this Pocahontas team is not fighting unless they're fighting as a team. They're supporting each other. They're helping each other. Man, that is impressive. If we look on the other side for Don Tyson, they have a lot of support there that just don't have the count together. They haven't won the team fights. They haven't been as big an advantage for them. They fell off a little early just because of those early ganks that Heckram was able to get in there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Chuck, made a huge difference in this game because last game we saw Zeri get fed, had, 14 kills, and this Aphelios only has 3 kills right now, Chuck, and that is one of the big differences in this game. Man, I feel like Pocahontas really in that first game, you know, their support kind of got picked on there, I think, which is very smart by Don Tyson. But you know what? They came back with their draft and said, you know what? If you're going to pick on our support, then I'm going to pick someone who can come down here and help out. And we're not going to let that happen this time. And they've done a very good job of circumventing that pressure from Don Tyson. Man, we're going to see some more farming them up here, Chuck. I think both teams are just kind of waiting on, kind of daring the other one to make a move here, I think, really, Chuck, because I think Pocahontas, if I'm them, I'm feeling pretty good right now. You know, I got an 8K gold lead. I'll just, you know, soak up the map. I've got Elder Drake buff in my back pocket. You know, we can play for next Baron. We can do whatever we want. And right now, I mean, the pressure is on Don Tyson, but that's where they like being, Chuck. I mean, they got to have the pressure on them to perform. That's just how Don Tyson plays. So let's see what happens with this. They're not making a mistake of not having vision this time, Chuck. I love it. Very nice job by Don Tyson realizing that they made a mistake by not having vision on Baron. They're not going to let that happen this time. They're going to push in at all costs, which is exactly what they should do, in my opinion. And they're going to let Pocahontas fire this up here, and I think they're going to try to punish them for it, Chuck, and they may be able to. I'm not sure that Pocahontas will be able to zone this off because we got Cho'Gath coming around. Yep. There's definitely going to be a contest here. Orange chasing away after the Cho'Gath. Probably should be careful here with the backside here coming in. Little bit dangerous there. Trying to get flanked here, and here comes the ultimate from Ornn, and man, here comes the Heckram ultimate, man, that's what they've used to start almost every single fight, and they're going to throw the misfortune on top of it, and that's exactly what they're going to do every single time.
This is going to be a huge team fight for Pocahontas right here.
Right here, yep, it sure is. Man, and Ornn's still in there, going to get the triple kill.
Yep,
and he's not going to be able to survive that. I don't think.
Holding steady.
Yeah. Jumping back and forth, but Misfortune's going to be able to pump out enough damage here. I don't think it'll matter. Ornn doing it. Like I said, this support of theirs plays like an ADC, Chuck. Huge kudos to Pocahontas
I called that
support.
one for Pocahontas, but really that came out dead even. I think it actually goes to Don Tyson because they stopped the Baron Nashor from happening.
Yep. That was a nice job by them circumventing that. Man, this Cho'Gath has got so much health. So tanky, got the Sunfire, got the armor boots, got the armor and resist legendary there. Can't remember. It's got a really weird name, Chuck. I can't remember what it is, but it's new for this season. So Ornn here just going to try to get some more vision here for his team. I said this support player is very good, very intelligent, very good player. Be careful here. I just said that. Don't face check that jungle. He doesn't know that Don Tyson's entire team's there. Do not want to face check that, I promise you. You would definitely pay for that. Now we got Pocahontas' whole team down here again.
Cho'Gath kind of caught out on his own.
Yeah, he is caught out. You have to be careful
Don
with the flank.
Tyson come in from behind if they know they need to. Yep, there comes Silas to help out. Cho'Gath running the wrong way.
But, man, they're focusing that damage sponge, though, Chuck. That's what scares me there. Because, I mean, you just basically need to ignore Cho'Gath and go after everybody else because, oh, man, nice job by Heckerman. Look at the Misfortune set up there, Chuck. Going to have the ultimate coming out there. Very, very nice
Yumi
job.
will not get away from Ornn here.
No. Man, this
Flash still got her.
This Heckram and Ornn and Misfortune play all together has been excellent, Chuck.
Yep.
They have set up Misfortune with that ultimate. They've cashed in on it. Misfortune hasn't got a ton of kills from it, but just tons and tons of damage pumped out, Chuck. And there's nothing that Don Tyson can do to circumvent it. And man,
Don Tyson calling
excellent.
GG. It does look like it is over. They will not spawn in time to save this. Excellent job by Pocahontas.
Wow. Excellent
Excellent
job
job.
by both teams.
Yeah.
First game goes to Don Tyson. Second game goes to Pocahontas. This is exactly what we wanted to see when we were trying to pick a game, Chuck.
Yes,
I
sir.
love it, love it, love it. Love both these teams. Love their gameplay. Love their heart. Love their attitude. Man, I mean, what is not to love about these playoffs, Chuck? Wow. I mean, and this is all free, Chuck. We're not even charging for this broadcast. I mean,
No, absolutely
you know,
not.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's what
Yeah, y'all
blows my
can-
mind here. I mean, wow, where are you going to see better gameplay? I mean, that is phenomenal by both teams to be able to come in here and completely flip the script on each other. Chuck, I can't wait to see this game 3. They got me pumped up now.
Absolutely. So I'm just
Wow.
seeing if I get an invite. I'm sure I will.
Yeah,
But I'm sure the
I'm
teams
sure.
are thinking about other things at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Then-
not exactly top on their prio since how this is the season for each one of these teams right here is on the line. 50-50, this is it. You know, you win or go home. And man, we're gonna need a game 3, Chuck. I mean, what else
There
do
it
you want?
is.
Thank you, Lily Moon, for the invite there. We'll get right down here and spectate, get out of y'all's way. Man, congratulations to both teams. I mean, these have been phenomenal matchups. I love it. Man, we've seen exactly what we thought from both teams, Chuck. That's what's awesome about this.
Okay. If you're Don Tyson, how do you recoup and retaliate against this Pocahontas speed strategy?
If I'm Don Tyson, you're not playing Heckram, first of all.
No.
I mean,
No, but
throw
no,
Heckram
but-
out with the last week's garbage.
But there's other jungles that can move across the map. It's just how comfortable is Pocahontas picking up on those.
I think maybe they have to rethink of the double tank strategy. I think that's what hurt them this time. I really do. The Mordekaiser, my man, the heavy 38 up there in the top lane, slobber knockering it out up there, Chuck.
Control Cho'Gath.
He was able to control Cho'Gath in the early game, so props to heavy 38 for that. The bottom lane, the early ganks, Chuck. That's what got them going. They got them fired up. I guarantee you over there in that lab, it was getting a little loud when those ganks started going off. They got up on a 3-1 lead. Heckram put up a mailbox in the bottom lane, changed his zip code to bottom lane 000,
Which-
and lived there in the first few minutes of the game, Chuck, and that paid off for Pocahontas.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of surprising because when the game started, Don Tyson came with the fury with the early
Yes.
the early game kill with the invade, and then
Yes, Chuck. I was really worried because that's devastating. I mean, you and I both have been on the Rift, maybe not high stakes like this, but when a team invades you and they get your flash and then they get the kill,
You start calling for an FF.
You're just you're frustrated.
you start calling for an FF right then.
You can't help it. You're
30
frustrated.
seconds in,
I
and it's
mean-
time to forfeit and play another game.
And especially, Chuck, here's the thing. Here's the mental game with that. Okay, I picked on your support all the first game.
Yeah.
I took your guy away from you. I took him away from you. And then I come in the second game, and I sneak in, and I get his flash, so he's already upset I got his flash. But then I get the kill on top of that. And they had to come back from that. So that, to me, that shows such strong mental fortitude for this Pocahontas team to be like, you know what? They got us right off the bat. That's okay. We're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with our game plan. And Chuck, I can't wait to see these two teams. Wow, man, this is great gameplay.
It's
in the
it's
state of Arkansas.
It's the Black River.
Hey, it's game of the week, baby. We're gonna
It's the
say
Black
it right
River.
here.
The Black River running through there. That gives you the intestinal fortitude. You've got to drink that water. And if you can drink out of the Black River, then you have intestinal fortitude, and you can pretty much take any kind of beating. That is the case. So if anybody wants to know, that's how you do it.
There's you some free knowledge from
Free
Northwest
knowledge.
or Northeast Arkansas.
As
that-
you cross
that will
over
not be
that
known.
Black River Bridge,
No Mordekaiser, Chuck.
no Caitlin.
Yep, no Caitlin, no Swain.
But there's still a Heckram. It's still
No,
on the
there's
table.
not either.
Nope. Just went out.
They are saying no to Heckram. Yeah.
We're not doing this again.
Yeah.
Not
we're-
game 3.
Sorry, Heckram. There's going to be no follow-up date for you. That's it. You're out in round 1. We don't want to see you on the Rift again. That is excellent gameplay on the Heckram there by Pocahontas. I believe that was the medium yellow. So props for that gameplay, picking up your team early and leading. First game, the ADC from Don Tyson just blew the lid off the game with all the damage and the poke and the pressure. So we've seen both, Chuck. We've seen both here. Both teams leaning on different players. So let's see what they choose to do here. We're gonna have a set come out here.
Interesting.
Is that flipped around?
What do you mean?
The red team, blue team.
Yeah.
So look at me keeping up with one thing on the stream. I mean, I got like one job, right, on the entire stream.
Yeah, sure enough.
I mean, come on. I mean, you got to give me a little credit. I mean, sure. I mean, you're the one that's driving, but you know, why I thought of that, I have no idea, Chuck. Oh, we're going to see it, Chuck. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. And now we're going to get the answer that I've been wanting all night.
The Gnar
in the
comes
top
out.
lane. Oh, I'm sure this is going to be exciting to watch. Gnar into set. Once again, 2 bruisers again. Seraphine is going to be in this game too. But Seraphine's going to be on the Don Tyson side this time, Chuck. So I believe that's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're on Don Tyson here. Don Tyson should be blue. Redskins should be red. Looking at the names, yes, just a kid. Lock and load, yep, sure enough.
Yep. Going to have a Trundle come out for jungle over here, and I have seen that in the top lane here lately. That is meta, but I bet that's going to be jungle, and that's good for slowing. And if they do pick a tanky jungler, man, Trundle is the anti-tank jungler for sure with his ultimate. There's going to be the Ahri, Chuck. I was wondering if we were going to see that tonight. That's a comfort pick right there for Pocahontas. I've seen the Ahri play. It's good. It's good, solid Ahri play. I will say that. I did get a chance to see that. No Zeri. I don't blame him. I would not want Zeri in this game. Game 3, no. If I can't have Heckram, you can't have Zeri. They could have picked it earlier, but they didn't. Man, I'm curious about that Fiddlesticks too, Chuck, because we've seen that banned every game too.
Yeah, no fiddlestick.
Yeah, I would like to watch some previous games of these teams, especially Don Tyson. I haven't got to see them just to see the Fiddlesticks play, see what this fear is all about here, because they definitely do not want that Fiddlesticks in the game. They're going to let this count down right to the last second. They're going to ban out a Kaisa there, so they don't want to see Kaisa. Man, they're really focusing the top and ADC both, which is exactly what they should do in my opinion. Same thing, yeah. Same thing on the other side, man. They're focusing that jungler there. They're like, you know what? We don't want to see the Swain. I knew that going into this game, Swain was probably going to be a ban, just because the player from Pocahontas plays an excellent Swain. But I see that they're banning out the jungler this time. That's 1,000 IQ move by Don Tyson. I would expect nothing less. Hey, if we took away everything that the jungler did, one player from Pocahontas, who would it be? And it would definitely be the jungler for sure. That early lead got them up and rolling. Said not to take anything away from anyone else, just his solo plays there, or his team plays, helping his teammates pick up kills, pick up gold. Definitely made a huge difference in that game, Chuck. Oh, and we're going to have a Janna here. I like that pick, Chuck. That Janna is the jack of all trades for support. But we're going to have a Diana over here on this other side, so we're not going to have the speed that Heckram had. But now Diana is definitely very, very lethal 1v1 on the Rift, especially early in the game. So that might be kind of playing into what Pocahontas is wanting to do here.
Victor.
It's not Catamatics, but it is the Victor.
It is the Victor. And it is on Don Tyson's
yeah.
Do we know it's not Catamatics?
Well, now here's the question.
Burl Sniff, you may have some explaining to do. Who do you got in that lab watching today? I mean...
Man, Catamatics played an excellent Victor in the games that we streamed before. I'm sure that their mid laner was trained on some Victor play, And if it's even half as good as what Catamatics played, they're going to be all right in that middle lane, Chuck. We got a Renata coming in here for the support, Chuck. I like that. Her ultimate is definitely a game changer in team fights. So I'm trying to look and see kind of what kind of CC we've got here. We don't have the CC in this match like we had before, like we saw with even Don Tyson bringing out the Amumu. Bringing out multiple CCs into a fight. Now, Jana does have the Tornado. Seraphine does have a stun. Trundle with the ground definitely can do the slows. So they do have some CC there. But now Pocahontas isn't going to have a whole lot of CC here. So I'm curious to see how that'll play out. Ari does have the Charm, but it's not really an AoE CC. Set, no CC. Diana, no CC. Zaya no CC, so that's to me that draft is a little scary just because of the lack of crowd control, but they have tons and tons of damage though, Chuck.
Absolutely.
So maybe they're thinking, we'll just pump out a bunch of damage on top of you and mow you over before you have a chance to do anything. I don't know. I don't know their gameplay. I'm not familiar with their strategy, but we'll see what they can do here. Man, I think this is anybody's game, Chuck. I really do.
It absolutely
it just absolutely is anybody's game right here.
All right, we've got 2 minutes before the start of that game, so I am going to you need to take a break for a second.
I would like to get a little bit of water just so I have something to wash down.
Yeah,
with
you'll
while
need that because I'm informing you now. Once I get you going on this stream, I'm headed to Greenbrier.
Okay.
I've got a big drive ahead of me, so. Anyways, thanks for watching today. We'll be the ASMA loses to. I thought that was very possible. Matt was like, I don't know, man, but I was like, man, you can do it. It's been a lot of the. There was some talk I know at ACOT about how play versus the seeding didn't feel really solid. And I, it's easy to be that Saturday morning quarterback or sit back on the sidelines and say, well, they shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I mean, really, I think what's happening in this final is just showing you how close of a tight group or a tight field that is on League of Legends right now. It's anybody's game. Out of the top 16, absolutely, 16th place on the right day could beat first place. That's how this works. So. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, David Moore, that White County Central beat ASMSA, so we're at 13 and 10 seed, and we could have an 11 seed in the top 4. But that's just the way this all works, and it's a crazy world of the Rift. But we're at 30 seconds here till we get back onto the land of happy hunting, as Mr. Pete Waits, a legend and an icon at Pocahontas would have said, the land of happy hunting where the Redskins rule. I got to throw it out there. It's my old alma mater. If you don't know, I went to school there. Have we mentioned that I used to go to school at Pocahontas?
I think once. Congratulations to White County Central on the win there against ASMSA. Sure, I was away for that, but congratulations to their coach there.
Sure enough. We need to take that off. All right. Make sure we don't have to jump start this stream, because I know when I leave, it's just going to play out however it's set up. So
I'm not touching anything, Chuck.
He's not touching nothing.
I'm not touching anything, I promise you. However you got it set, that's how it's going to roll till the end.
And he might not see anything either. All right. I got that chat right next to the window. He might be able to see that chat. So feel free to talk to him. But the Rift is underway. And I'm going to let you have it, Curtis. I'll try to see you on the other side.
I will message you and let you know. I'm sure you'll see in Discord how the game turns out, but appreciate it, Chuck.
But more than likely, I'll be jumping on, so if you see me jump on,
okay,
there's your ears.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Because I'm sure this game will be going on when I get home.
You are probably right.
kids. Let's roll. I wouldn't leave you, but I got that homework to do.
I know you do. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Round 3. Pocahontas is going to be in the red for this game. Don Tyson School of Innovation, the Juggernaut, is going to be in blue. And I'm going to be here running the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Love doing the stream for these kids. It's something we just kind of started doing one night, and we just love it. We think the kids need the recognition. They should be shoutcasted any time that they can be. I know they work hard. Our kids work hard here. I know they're working hard at these other schools, especially making the playoffs. So huge shout out to these high school student athletes that come and play and make this possible and give us this great entertainment to watch. Going to have a leash down here on bottom lane. It's going to be Trundle in the jungle here. So going up against the Diana, I'm curious to see how the Diana plays out. Not quite the speed of the Heckram that we saw in Game 2, but very, very lethal. And, man, we're going to see fireworks going off here in the bottom lane starting off. Support and Zaya both just blasting away as soon as Seraphine came into lane. So going to see a more traditional setup here, too, with Seraphine being in the bottom lane. We've seen Seraphine in mid lane. Man, nice job here. I like the Frozen Ruin here by the Janna. Running that, slowing everybody down. Going to give Seraphine a little more time here. Victor getting pushed in by the Ahri. I've seen this Ahri gameplay before. It's very, very nice. So, mid laner definitely comfortable with the Ahri here from Pocahontas. And like I said, as far as training to play Victor, couldn't think of a better person to have than the team prior from Don Tyson. They had just excellent all-around gameplay. They played an excellent Victor in the middle lane. So, protege at work here. And it looks like we're just going to be content to do some farming, maybe filling each other out a little bit. And, man, nice job here. Trundle going to come in for the early gank. I just said that. And, man, they're going to turn this right around on Pocahontas here. They're going to say, you know what? You came in on us early last time. Buddy, we're going to bring the level 3 ganks on you this time. Nice job by Don Tyson bringing early pressure there. Don't let that bottom lane get comfortable. Man, excellent job by the Trundle. They're pursuing all the way to the tower. They almost had that. Very, very nice. Nice job by Pocahontas reacting to that pressure. Definitely could have went the other way easy. They managed to mount a comeback here, and they're going to go ahead and set up and get this mid lane back under control. Or bottom lane, excuse me. Ahri pushing in here. Victor using the healing pot. So not a whole lot. I want to see this Gnar play in the top lane. It's been banned out every time, so I'm assuming this is a really good Gnar player in the top lane. I think it'll be fun to watch. Got to be careful whenever he comes into big Gnar. Basically becomes a huge tank. Very, very powerful for that damage spike and the time that he's in that ultimate. So they're almost dead even on CS here. Trundle's a little bit lower. He did try that early gank. Diana just pretty much been farming, which that's pretty much the norm here. Man, this bottom lane's going back and forth. Man, they are not holding any punches back here. They're putting everything on the line in this game, exactly what they should do, in my opinion. Both super, super aggressive here. Janet, they're going to have Ultimate come out with Trundle up here. Man, Trundle going for the gank again on the set. Diana coming in for the counter gank. Not going to get there in time. Very nice job by Don Tyson getting that early gank in there. Trying to set the tone for this game, man. They're coming out very, very aggressive here. Bot lane, Trundle, that's the second gank for him already. So very, very nice job by this Don Tyson team applying pressure. Man, they're making them feel it. Pocahontas, discontent to farm right now, looks like. Like I said, I think their Diana's more focused on farm, trying to get a lead. They're almost dead even in gold count here. We'll see what they're going to buy. We got a Sheen here by the Trundle already online. We're getting some boots by the Ari here. I think that's a very smart decision by the Ari, getting more mobility to be able to deal with that Victor in that mid lane there. And we're going to go ahead and have some healing come out here from the set. Going to get a little life steal here. So trying to deal with this Gnar. I've seen the set play before. It's good. Not the strongest chain from top. The Mordekaiser was excellent last game. I don't think the set will be quite as dominant, especially playing into the Gnar. But I have not seen the Gnar play before. I just know it was banned every time. So, like I said, I'm assuming that's something to really watch. And he does get the wave shove here off Big Gnar. So, nice job once again by Don Tyson. I said they are not phased. It doesn't matter how much pressure gets put on them. They've got ice in their veins just like their predecessors. Same thing here with Pocahontas. I said both these teams have been in here, done that before. You can tell they're both just wanting to try to not give away any kind of lead. Ari's going to come down here from mid lane, going to swing in on this Trundle. Nice rotation there. Victor's coming in too. So we'll see what they do. Try to get a flank there, get a little bit of damage off. Both teams are going to kind of back out of it, I think. Trying to think about this Drake here. Do they want to give it? Do they want to fight over it? We will see here shortly. Said Diana still trying to farm them up there. I think it's a very smart move by Diana. Said that's one thing. If you do gank early and you don't get those ganks aren't successful as a jungler, it's going to throw you behind if the other jungler just farms. And that's another 1,000 IQ play there. Diana, I think, kind of seeing that and just saying, you know what, I'm just going to farm. My team's going to farm, and I'm going to try to get a early lead on it, and she does. It's 53 to 28 CS lead on the Trundle. Diana doesn't want to fight that yet. Ari coming in here with a charm, and he's going to mop up. Nice job by the Ari getting the Trundle. Going to come right back here and get some poke on the Victor. Very nice job by Pocahontas there, realizing they had an advantage there. Nice play by the Ari coming in and mopping up the Trundle there. Nice bait by the Diana. I thought maybe she just didn't want to fight. Set's going to break out the ultimate on Gnar here. He's going to miss with the Haymaker. So he's not going to get that huge buff. Mike could have went in on that. I'm not sure if Gnar has ultimate up yet. Got to be careful with that. So they're fighting over the Drake down here. I'm missing it. Diana's in here. And red team is going to go ahead and mop up that Drake. Nice job by Pocahontas sneaking in there, getting the Drake, catching me asleep in the top lane, just like I talked about before. Top laners are on their own island. I got caught on the island with them. Didn't even realize the Drake fight was going on. It was very, very quick. But Pocahontas does take that 1-1, and they're going to get the first Drake. So nice job by Pocahontas. Nice job by this Don Tyson team, though. They were there to contest it. They didn't just give that up. Good heads-up play by both teams, man. Both these teams, they've seen each other in the first two games. They kind of know each other's play style. They kind of know what they're getting into here. You know, they definitely no jitters here coming to this. It's the third game. Winner take all here. And very, very nice gameplay out of both of these teams. Really enjoying this. I said it, they're going to be content to go right back to farming mode here. We got level 6s on down here in the bottom lane, the ADC and the support both. Level 8 up here out of the Gnar, level 8 out of the Set. So they're running just neck and neck here. Set probably will be looking to go back to buy. He hasn't bought. He's got to be getting close to needing to. Gnar going to just be relentless here, but doesn't have the minion advantage. Nice job by the Set realizing that. And Ari gets the shove in here. Pocahontas doing a good job with the early shove. We're not seeing the early ganks like we saw last game from Pocahontas, but they're doing more farming here. Maybe they're going to be more focused on objectives. I'm not sure. Diana coming up here to the Rift Herald, checking it out, clearing a little vision. Pocahontas does have good vision on the map, as does Don Tyson. Does have some wards out there, so not completely blind, but Pocahontas did a great job in the last game of maintaining vision, so kudos to them for that. They, as my co-host did point out, they were chunked in. It's a little bit easier, but they still didn't lose sight of knowing that they need the vision. Nice poke here by Ari, and Jana going to come up here to try to help out Victor. Nice job by the support rotating up. Nice job by Ari here getting out of that, because that could have been bad. Trundle's here. Diana's here. Ari just saying, you know what, I don't want to do this right now. Knowing not having the advantage. Victor a little low here. They might be looking to try to get a little bit of poke in on him just because of that. Yep, Ari does. Almost gets Victor there. Victor going to have to be very careful. One more run in with Ari like that, and Victor will be toast. Nar putting pressure on Set, keeping this wave shoved in over here. Trundle coming in, going to clear out some vision. Diana's going to come in and say, no, I think not. Diana going to go in on the Trundle. Does have a level advantage. And Trundle's going to go ahead and get over here and do the good to get the charm here by the Ari. Nice job. Trying to get back, get away from the Trundle. Nice play by the mid laner. The Set's going to come in here, but Big Nar's on the case here. Going to get him with the Berserk. Set does get over the wall. Man, nice clear out. And Renata Glask is here to try to help her teammates mop up. Victor coming in, and he's going to have to be careful because he's ignited right now. Not going to get any healing. Nar doesn't have Big Nar. Pocahontas putting the heat on. Wow, what a fight there. And that was just over the Rift Herald. I mean, they are going to town on each other. Very nice job by this Pocahontas squad coming in and fighting together. Jana trying to come in here, see if they can get something out of this. Oh, man, Renata's going to go down. Can be close on Zaya. Set's trying to get in here to help. Can't do it. Just going to have to clear out. Nice job by the Gnar, mopping up a double kill there. They let them have the Rift Herald, or, well, the Rift Herald was taken, I should say, by Pocahontas. But, man, they made them pay with a couple of kills there, so nice job by Don Tyson. Seraphine's down here trying to get some plates, pushing some pressure on the bottom. Remember, it's give and take in league, so if you're going to get the Rift Herald, then I'm going to take plates in the bottom lane. I'm going to get something. You're not getting it all without giving something back in return. Very nice job by this Don Tyson team. Very nice job by Pocahontas. Both teams just playing lights out right now. Victor trying to stop this wave here. Right back up top to farm it again. Set's trying to shove in here. They do have the Rift Herald. We do have boots online, like all across the board. Very nice job by both teams to see Don Tyson and Pocahontas both. Everybody getting boots, realizing movement speed's so important. Both teams kind of going for the same strat there. I really love it. Both know what they're doing. Not going to let Ari back. Nice job by Victor there. Always want to get that last poke, try to throw him off rhythm. Gnar coming in here. Let's see what Set can do. He's just going to have to back out of it, I believe. Yep, going to miss with the haymaker there. Got to take advantage of that Gnar while he doesn't have Big Gnar. When you know he doesn't have that, that's when you got to go in on him. That's when he's weaker. When he does have that advantage, you got to be careful because that Big Gnar will come out, and he's just a holy terror to deal with. So, nice job here by the bottom laner. It looks like we're going to have a little back-and-forth fight here, and Diana's going to come in on this, but not going to realize that the other junglers there are going to have an ultimate come out by Renata Glass. Seraphine's going to go down. Trundle's going to go down. Nice job here by your Pocahontas Redskins getting in there, getting that kill. Trying to prove that they're the Phoenix. And we got Big Gnar up here who's going to say, you know what? If you're going to do that in the bottom lane, then I'm going to take out some top lane. Let's see if they can get this dragon. They want to pull it out of the pit here. Very nice job. Don't let Jana anywhere near it. Don't let Victor anywhere near it. Don't let them have a chance to steal. Very nice job by Pocahontas and their jungler there. Very nice smite. Very, very nice job. We got the teleport here by Set, trying to get the Gnar pushed back. Don't want to give up that tower. Said, man, these two teams are so equally matched. I mean, it is amazing. Both teams have the experience. Both teams have the gameplay knowledge. Both teams have the ability. It's going to come down to who wants it the most. 5 versus 5. Gold's almost exactly the same. We do have objective advantage here for Pocahontas with having the 2 Drakes. Trundle trying to come in for a gank. Nice job. They did have vision that time. That's why he wasn't able to get in there. And they may turn this around on him. And, yeah, they're going to have the ultimate come out there. I'm not sure it got the Trundle, but so close. Man, very nice job there by Pocahontas saying, you know what, if you're going to come in here to gank us, you better pack a lunch, buddy, because you're going to need it. And then we got Diana coming in here on the Gnar. Gnar's going to come out with the Big Gnar. So, man, just action all over the Rift here. Gnar's like a semi-truck in this top lane. Man, he's going to take on Set and Diana and say, you know what, come on up here. This is my lane. man, I see why they banned out the Gnar. Excellent job banning out the Gnar. They had to give something this time. They gave it. But that Gnar gameplay is very, very nice. Ari almost goes down there. Nice job by Victor with the flash Q there. Almost gets the Ari. So close. Oh, man, that would have been a great heads-up play there. Still was. Ari's going to have to back out of that. Can't sit there and soak up farm. Gnar's coming in saying, nope, Diana, you're not doing that. Here comes Trundle up. Hey, I don't know if Diana can get out of this or not. Nope, and she doesn't. Man, nice job there by the Gnar. Recognizing that. Nice wrap around there by the jungler. Tyson says, hold on just a minute. We're not going anywhere just yet. Renata Glass trying to get the root there. Going to bring out the Berserk. Let Seraphine attack her own teammate there. Very nice job. Man, they're going to get a double down there. But look at this top lane here, and they're going to go down in the top lane. Trundle up here. Diana down there. Man, both of these teams are all over the map. We're still 7-7. Wow. All I can say is wow. What a game. Bottom tower's going to go down. Top tower's going to go down. Anything you can do, I can do better. Wow, excellent gameplay from both of these teams. They got me fired up over here, Chuck. I'm telling you need to get home. Hurry up, get tuned in. You are missing a slobber knocker here on the Rift. I'm telling you right now, these two teams want it. They both want it. They both feel like they've earned it. Man, this is outstanding Arkansas AAA gameplay here. I absolutely love it. Got Gnar coming to sneak down here on the Renata Glass. Renata's got to be careful. She's going to get caught in a pinch here. I don't know if she has her ultimate, but if she does, she needs to use it, and Gnar's going to get her. And Zaya's going to be left without a support there, and Diana's going to come in. We're going to have another team fight here, and we're going to have the AoE stun, the Frost come out. But Victor, he's going to go down too. Seraphine's going to have to back out of it. Gnar trying to get out of here. Here comes the big Gnar out, though. This is exactly what we thought we would see with this Gnar. Man, both going back and forth. I don't know how you could have any more action on the Rift than these two teams are putting in right now. I can hardly keep up with what's going on. It's just fight after fight after fight. Man, they are leaving nothing on the table. I mean, they are pulling out all the stops here. Excellent gameplay from both of these teams. Burl should be super proud of his team. I know he is. Adam should be proud of his team. These two teams are bringing it. Wow. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. They're going to back. We're going to look at items here for just a few seconds. We got a Gnasher's Tooth out here on the Diana. We got the magic damage coming in. I said Diana does have a very nice CS lead, 120 to 74 over the Trundle. But we got Zaya with a 4-1 and 2, 300 gold bounty. All the other players on Don Tyson's side, we got Trundle with a kill, but we got the Gnar that is 6-0 with a 600 gold bounty. He is going berserk on the Rift. So Pocahontas is going to have to figure out what they're going to do with this Gnar. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it right now. If they let this Gnar run unchecked, he is going to ruin their day on the Rift. That's all there is to it. They've got to do something to circumvent him. Don't fight him when he's big Gnar. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, focus him down, get him out of the way. Either that or force him into little Gnar and just avoid him, don't even deal with him. But if he's big Gnar, don't do it. Just don't do it. He's going to use that for a threat every time. They're trying to set up here. They're going to have a fight over this Drake. I love it. This is going to be another team fight. I'm absolutely positive. Just going to see who wants to get in here first, who's going to want to make the first move. Pocahontas does have some aggro on the Drake. They're trying to pull it back. Don Tyson sees that, says, not so fast, my friend. We want this Drake too. We're not going to let you just have it. Nice job clearing vision. Said trying to get some pokes from both teams. Nice job here. Renata's going to go and start off with the Berserk and going to see if they can get a free one right here. Trundle's going to go down immediately, but we got the big Gnar out on the set. They got to get this big Gnar down, and Set is still trailing him around. Seraphine is going to go down here to Diana. No way she can hold it. Victor's going to have to try to pull out something here. Oh, man, and they did not get the Gnar down. I knew that was going to be a problem for them. Diana may be able to get Gnar here, though. I'm not sure. Man, Diana coming in and just trying to pull out all the stops here. Very nice job by Pocahontas, but nice job by Don Tyson. Nar gets out of there. He's still alive. He finally gets shut down. I think Renata Glass gets an auto attack, and they were so low for so long. Jana going to have to be careful. Cannot hold up in a melee fight. Victor looks like he's going to go down here. Nice job by Pocahontas. These Redskins have showed up and showed out, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying to prove that they are the Phoenix of the Arkansas esports world. Very nice job. They should be able to mop up this Drake here. They're going to pull it out just in case. Trundle and Seraphine are both here. They're going to have to be careful. Trundle could definitely steal this. Now, I'm sure he has a smite up or not a glass trying to get in on the Trundle. Man, here comes Set, though. He's coming in saying, not so fast, my friend. I will frontline all day long. Drake's trying to reset here. Pocahontas needs to try to burn this, even if they do lose Set over it. They don't. Very nice job. That's going to put them up 11-14. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an excellent, excellent match here today. I said both these coaches should be very proud of their teams. They are putting it all on the line here. Pocahontas does get that objective, but Don Tyson definitely not out of anything right now. They know exactly what to do. They're going right back to farming just like they should. They're keeping their heads cool. They're going to go ahead and say, you know what? We're going to go ahead and recoup. We'll regroup, and we'll fight you again. They do have great team fight potential with the Jana, with the Victor. Victor's going to pump out more and more damage the longer this game goes, I promise you. He's got a stopwatch right now. I see Big Nar coming across here. Keep in mind, Nar's still 8-1. 8-1-2. No one else on Don Tyson's team has the amount of kills as Nar. Nar is definitely a problem for this Pocahontas team. They're going to have to be aware of that. They're going to have to make they're going to make someone else on Don Tyson's team have to step up and try to get in here and do some damage and turn the tide. But any one of these players is capable of doing that. So this is an exciting, exciting match on the Rift here today. Diana got to be careful. Nar coming in here. Ari coming in to help out, though. Seraphine trying to get the stun there. Nice job. Going back and forth over this tower. Big Nar coming out. I said, walk away from it. Another good thing, though, with the Nar is the Renata Glass. When he becomes Big Nar, hitting him with that Berserk ultimate is definitely not a bad idea. Got lots of CC here from the Jana. Got the ice down. Slowing everyone around. Nice root there by the Seraphine. Get some nice poke there. Renata trying to get in there, trying to shove this back and forth. Got the tornado coming up the middle. Nice job by Jana. Set coming in here on the Victor. Man, he may get this Victor here. I'm not sure. Berserk goes off, so we got the ultimate from Renata Glass. Diana coming in, trying to hurry up and get that kill. Don't know if she's going to make it. Nar's so close. And he does make it out. Can Ari catch him? And I'm not sure. I can't see there. I think she does. Yep, sure does. Nice job there by Pocahontas. 11-17. But we got Trundle up here on the split push. I said it's a give and take game. You're going to take my mid tower. I'm going to take your top tower. We got Set coming up here. Pocahontas is grouped up in the middle. Nice shove here by your Redskins. Trundle going to be forced to back out here by the Set. Now your Phoenix Rising. They still in this. Still almost a dead even game here. Gold count's only 4K off. I mean, this could go either way very easily. Victor, I said, coming back to lane. Saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my gold. Going to go ahead and farm it up. Really nice job by Don Tyson. They're not phased. You can tell they're not panicking. Their predecessors played from behind all the time. Trundle coming over here. Going to go ahead and get my Grump. Going to go ahead and get my buffs. And then we'll fight another day. Now, Pocahontas does have 3 Drake advantage. I think that's something that Don Tyson will definitely pay attention to later on in the road. We saw this last year with a couple teams. They didn't focus objectives, or they just didn't win objective fights as much, and it hurt them in the long run. So it's definitely important for those buffs. First Dragon, could be give or take, but when you start piling 3 Drakes up on top of the other team, those little buffs start adding up over time. So nice job by Pocahontas. Trundle going to go in here on the set. Set's going to have to be careful here now. Trundle can pump out a ton of damage with those auto attacks. So, and he's definitely very anti-tank jungler. So, very, very careful. That R is devastating to tanks. Got Gnar coming up here. Everybody's rotating. It's a nice job here by the Victor, clearing out some vision, making sure that they can see here on the rift. Like I said, share vision, share victory. This is the second round of the state playoffs. Not sure exactly. I've got updates. Southside did win game 1. White County Central does show out and get a win. It'll all be posted. We'll have that later for you. But for right now, you're looking at Pocahontas here. Gnar coming in. He's going to show you how to face check the brush right there. Nice job by Gnar. Jumping right in, and we're going to have another team fight right here, just opening up on each other. Ultimate after ultimate after ultimate here. Ari slips in there and gets the victor. Nice gameplay out of this Ari coming in, getting the charm off. Now Renata Glass is going to say, you know what, I'm going to zone you off, Seraphine. You can't have my Drake. Nice job. Trundle trying to stay in close enough to get a steal. They're going to have to be careful. Don't know if he has flash up. Could flash across the wall. Probably be better if Pocahontas just burnt this, and they may be thinking, you know what, we want to play this safe. We don't even want to give them a chance at getting a Drake on us since we have 3 already. Very nice job by the Diana with the smite there. The decision to go ahead and take it. Not much that Trundle can do there. I said he could have went for a steal if he had his flash. Otherwise, he just would have been giving them a kill on top of it. So nice decision by him. Being patient. It's hard to do as a jungler. You feel responsibility to try to get that steal. You feel responsibility to get that last hit. That's what you do. But he had the patience, and he was smart enough to realize that it was too much of a disadvantage for him to try. Very smart, 1,000 IQ play there. Don't give up the Drake and then give up a free kill on top of it. So I like that play there out of the jungler. Victor trying to push wave here. Diana right back to farming. I do like this. This jungler's played excellent games back to back. But I do like the I'm just going to out farm you game that this Diana's playing. Right from the get go, doesn't have high level kills. But if you look, the Diana has 13 assists and Renata Glass has 14. That tells me right there, just by looking at those two numbers, that these teams are team fighting together. They're not going out trying to solo one-on-one. They're working with their team. They're doing what they're supposed to. The ADC, the mid laner, are pumping out damage like they're supposed to. I wasn't too sure about this comp at first because they don't have much CC, but it doesn't really seem to be affecting the Pocahontas in this match. It really has been a non-factor in here. A very nice gameplay from both of these teams, but Pocahontas has really turned it up from that game 1. I mean, the game 1 came out, Don Tyson pretty much dominated them, and I thought, man, if they don't do something different, it's going to be the same exact outcome again. And but that didn't happen. They came in, they turned it around, they realized what they did wrong. They changed or corrected their mistakes, and Set is going to go one-on-one with Gnar here. Going to have to be careful because here comes Big Gnar, but now he does have Renata down here for support. Renata going to have to be careful, does not want to get right up on top of that Gnar. Set, and is going to go ahead and shut down the Gnar. Nice job by Heavy 38 there. Did not think that play would go that way. Really thought Gnar would come out on top there, so very nice job by the top laner from Pocahontas turning that around. Diana's going to shove Trundle out there. He's not going to be able to stay in lane. He's going to have to back. He's going to be too low. Victor trying to get a little poke in here on Zaya, but man, this Pocahontas squad is looking good here. They're going to push it on this tower. Set doing a good job taking that tower. Nice job out to support once again because I wasn't too sure about that fight. I really thought that Gnar might be able to take both of them, and especially with the big Gnar. Did not happen because the support came and rotated, but also Set was able to get that haymaker off this time, get the big shield, and they were able to finish the Gnar off. So very nice job by Pocahontas dealing with the terror that is Gnar in this game. He is still 8-4-3. He's running Trinity Force. He's also running Armor Boots. He's running another armor item. I'm slipping my mind right here, but he's definitely very, very damage and tank oriented. So nice job by them. Diana, just content to come in here and farm some more. I really like this Diana play. Really like the Hecarim play. I said neither team is just willing to give an inch to the other team, though. I mean, they're having to fight for every square inch of this rift. No one's given anything. Don Tyson said still definitely in a position where they could turn this game around. Pocahontas is gaining on the Goldie here, and they're going to try to go ahead and take this Baron. Now, if they take this Baron here, this should give them a good shove. I'm not sure Don Tyson may come in here and try to punish them for it. I think they're going to think better of it. They realize they're all there. They're just not going to do it. And so this should give Pocahontas a good shove right here. This should give them a nice little advantage. And this should set them up nicely for Drake. Nice stun there by the Seraphine. Getting both of them. Getting the AoE out. Very nice job. Trying to slow them down. So Don Tyson knows they're going to have to play a little defensive here. That's fine. That's part of the game. That's what you do when someone else has the Baron buff. Try to milk it out. It only lasts 3 minutes, which can seem like an eternity when you're facing it, but it's only 3 minutes. If you can keep them from doing as little damage as possible, you can really circumvent that Baron buff. The only real advantage they'll get off of it is the extra gold they picked up. But if they're able to shove in here and get an inhibitor, which is probably what Pocahontas would be thinking right here, or should be thinking, that would definitely give them advantage when it comes to this Elder Drake that's coming up. Set and Gnar going out again. Gnar got to be careful because there's super minions down here, and you don't think about it that much, but that damage does add up over the duration of a fight. So definitely gives you a leg up on your opponent. If those minions are coming in and attacking you, you definitely at a disadvantage there, especially when they're super minions. Gnar coming to help out in the middle lane. Janna coming up here trying to help out, supporting her team. Very nice job. Trundle trying to get in here and get on this jungle. I've been in this position before myself playing jungle. You're trying to get in. You know you need to get in and get some jungle farm. You know you're getting behind, but it's hard to do. You have to be careful. And this Pocahontas team is going to set up for this Drake here. And I believe that we're going to have a fight over this. There's no way that Don Tyson can give up Elder Drake and not fight over it all. They have to try to contest this. It's too big of a buff. Last one on Janna almost. Oh, and they get the Berserk out there. Nice ultimate by the support player there. Man, Janna gets out of there, though. Nice job by her. Nice retreat. Trundle's going to go down there. Janna's got the burn on her. I don't know if Ari's going to get it. Man, Ari in pursuit. So close. Very nice job. But Pocahontas is able to use that Renata Galask ultimate to help shove in. And Ari's still back here backlining saying, you know what? I'll keep the heat off of you. And red team, that Diana has been spot on with those smites. Shout out to the Diana for the smite kills on the objectives. Has been great. It's a lot of pressure to do that, especially when these team fights are real heavy. That number is moving like crazy. So much damage being pumped out. It's very easy to mistime that, to give that away to the enemy jungler or just enemy ADC, whatever. So kudos to Pocahontas's jungler. I do play jungle a lot, so I know it's hard to do. I don't play at that level. But it's a lot of pressure on jungle to make sure that you don't let anything slip through the cracks on objectives. Don Tyson's back on their heels here, definitely. Now, that Elder Drake is going to be a huge benefit for Pocahontas here, so this is looking good for them. Now, they've got almost 9K gold leave, almost 10K at this point, so Don Tyson is going to need to get an objective. They're going to need to win a team fight here. They're going to have to get something. They can't afford to give up anymore. They're letting the lead get too big now. It's going to be tough for them, but this is not impossible. Nar coming in, and we're going to have Ultimate coming out from set. Going to have the Haymaker coming out. Manny's going to flash on top of Nar, but he's going to get the big Nar out. Nar's going to get out there. Nice job by the Nar, recognizing that they were trying to fold up on him and getting out, getting over the wall. Very nice job. Very nice heads-up play. We're going to have Pocahontas grouping here in the middle again, and Don Tyson's going to group up here. And we got an objective bounty. They're going to have to watch out. Trundle's got a split push going on up here. So Don Tyson trying to backdoor into that base there. Very nice job. Nice job by the Zaya there. Getting the kill. Going to have to be careful with the Diana here. Under tower. And Zaya's going to get the double kill. Nice job by the ADC pumping out damage there. Trundle's going to get stopped there. They're going to give up the inhibitor. Nice job there by Pocahontas. Coming in here. Man, they're looking to, I can tell they're looking to seal the deal here. Very nice job by them. Man, they're just wanting to get these minions in here, shove this in the base. That's going to free them up to do whatever they want. They've got a lot of pressure here. Now, Trundle did get that bottom shoved in there, though, for Don Tyson. Very nice split push by him, recognizing that there was no one back there. Kind of caught him a little bit off guard, I think, there, but Set did a good job of backing. Getting back to base and not letting that push all the way in. Could have been all the way to inhibitor. So Diana's going to get another tower down here. And this is really going to free up Pocahontas to get more vision. They don't have much vision in the bottom side enemy jungle. But they do have a little vision in the top side jungle. They need to get their vision out there. Man, Don Tyson has got to get a team fight. That's all there is to it. They got to get a team fight. They've got to get a dragon. They've got to get a Baron. They've got to get something. They've got to get something here. Baron Nashor, they're calling for it. Pocahontas knows it. They know they got it. They're going to have to fight him over an objective. If they let him get an objective, they'll be right back in the mix. They can still play defense here and still push up. Definitely very, very possible. But the primary goal would be to get an objective here and try to start pushing out on their base. They're pushed in right now. They need to be able to shove out. They need to be able to get vision back. So, looking for Don Tyson to try to mount something here. I said they need to poke as much as they can. Try to get Nar in a position. Oh man, but Pocahontas is going to say nope. We're just going to pull a duo on Baron Nashor. Very nice job by Pocahontas. It's very, very smart gameplay there. Go ahead and don't let them be able to push up far enough to do anything about it. Take Baron with 2 champions as exactly what they did. Now they got the Baron buff. They got the shove. They got the inhibitors down. They should be able to get a nice push off this. If they can win a team fight right here, Pocahontas is really, really, really going to put the pressure on this Don Tyson school. So we got super minions in here. We got a teleport coming in here. So they're going to try to get up here and dive on these towers. Try to get as much damage pumped out. They don't have the minions up here with them. They need to be patient. I said Don Tyson sees that too. They know they want to stay by these towers, get as much help as they can back here. Got the big Nar out on the map, so he's going to go ahead and jump right in on everybody. If they can mop up something here, nice job by the ADC though. He says, not so fast, my friend. You may jump in first, but I'm going to pump the damage on top of you. Nice job by the Zaya. Being very patient, setting back, doing tons of damage. Trundle going to come in here, trying to get the damage in here on the Diana. Does have to be very careful with those auto attacks there. Renata is going to get left out here. Going to have to be careful. And, man, Don Tyson is turning this around here. Look at them go. Seraphine trying to get some more poking here. Victor's going to shut down the Renata class. Very nice job by this Don Tyson squad saying, you know what? That's our base. You can't have it. No. Stay out. It's our base. You cannot have it. They pushed the Redskins back out, even with the Baron buff, even with the Elder Drake buff. Very nice job. Very nice team play. Trundle gets the kill on the Diana, stops her. Victor goes ahead and gets the Renata on the retreat. Very nice job by this Don Tyson squad. Man, they needed that some kind of bad right there. Zaya trying to get a push here. They're going to try to get down here on this Elder Drake. But Janna coming up here, so we'll see what happens. Oh, Chuck, I don't know what to do here, buddy. Let's just see if we can minimize that. There we go. Chuck's not here to drive. Hopefully he's made it home safe and made it home good. Really appreciate him running the stream. Does a great job here at the school. Man, we got a team fight going on. Zaya, I'll try to open up here, and Zaya's going to go down here. Nar's trying to come in. Victor, here comes Trundle. Better watch out. Going to get the slow down. Set, this is sticking in there. Going to get the haymaker. Nice job by Set. Trundle getting shoved out here. Victor's going to get shoved out. Nice job by Pocahontas. Forcing the hand there. Not going to let Don Tyson dictate to them. They went ahead and said, you know what, we're going to have it our way this time. We're going to get this dragon. There's nothing you can do about it. Excellent gameplay here from both teams. Wow. Could not ask for a better game in these playoffs. I love both these teams. Love the effort that they put into this game. This is just awesome to be here to watch. Diana going to get the shove here at the bottom. Nice job clearing out that jungle there. Set coming in. He says, you know what, I'll tank for my team here. He's the bruiser. Seraphine trying to get some poke in there. Nice job by Seraphine recognizing they need to keep that inhibitor. They need to try to keep their base intact as much as possible. Double slows there and keeping the Redskins from getting in. And, man, they are making it tough on this Redskins squad to try to get in here and finish this off. I said, they're saying not so fast, my friend. This is our base. We're going to protect it. Man, I love the no-quit in this squad here from Don Tyson. They are not giving an inch. I love that they are just vigorously defending their base. They know they have to play defense. They're doing it. Jana, nice job there. Got an extra slow. Got the tornado right through the middle. Got Big Nar coming out here. Say, back off my tower, buddy. You can't have it. And Pocahontas is going to be forced to have to wrap around here again. I mean, this Don Tyson squad, for being down like they are and being down on almost an item at this point, is still just defending their base. Now, Pocahontas does get a push in there. They're going to get this other inhibitor. So, and now I think Pocahontas is really going to try to put the heat on here. We're going to see another big team fight. Renata Glass breaking out the ultimate here, the Berserk. Victor breaking out the beam here. Going in on Seraphine, trying to push that back line. Very nice job here. Very nice job by the support from Pocahontas. And Pocahontas is going to win it, ladies and gentlemen. I love it, love it, love it. Congratulations to Adam Hand taking down the Juggernaut, taking down Don Tyson. Don Tyson, congratulations. This is not the team that played last year. They've been trained by the team that played. Man, this was a match for the ages. I'm so glad that we have this recorded. I'll make sure that Chuck takes care of getting that where we can have that VOD to watch again. Man, awesome gameplay by both of these teams. Congratulations to Pocahontas for moving on. Congratulations to Don Tyson for making it this far. We all know it's not easy to make it in this far into the playoffs. Couldn't have any better action than this tonight. We looked at the brackets before. There's been a lot of upsets. We're talking about Cinderella stories. Congratulations there to Coach David Moore on his win tonight. Thank you for watching, April. Really appreciate it. What a match. What a night. Thank you for watching Arkansas Esports, supporting Arkansas Esports. Love doing this. Couldn't ask for any better games. Man, I said, Coach Sniff, congratulations on all your success. Coach Hand, congratulations to you and your team. And we're going to see y'all in the next round. I cannot wait to see some